sauteed steak or grilled chicken breast. Peppers, caramelized onions, melted provolone, chipotle, honey dressing, and mayo. All on a toasted sub roll, only at Firehouse Subs.
25 weeks comes down to this.
You ready?
3 wide under the lights. Zero margin for error. Everything on the line. Flirting with 200 miles per hour in the place where this journey began. Race 26, the final hunt for a spot in the chase. The Coke Zero Sugar 400 weekend at Daytona, August 28th through 29th. Get your tickets now at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
It's tune-up time, and Florida Home AC, the official AC partner of the Jaguars, wants to partner with you for a cool summer season. Tune up your AC unit right now so it's running at peak performance when you need it most. Just call 777-4300 and order a tune-up for just $59. Keep your unit humming at optimal level. Log on to FloridaHomeAC.com and take advantage of their savings. Keep cool with Florida Home AC. That's 777-4300.
Your Sporting Jacks women are back this Saturday at 7 at Hodges Stadium against the Tampa Bay Sun. It's always thirsty on the pitch, featuring $1 beer and $1 hot dogs. Meet the newest member of the Sporting Jacks family before the game Saturday at Hodges Stadium.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Coogan Nation, time to rise and shine and start your day with Duval Sports Media Big Steppers. Dan Hicken.
You know what?
Jeff Proctor.
It's a big deal.
Gosh, it sure is a big deal.
And E to the T.
E.T. is in the booth.
Rise and shine. Googans go time on a Friday morning. It's a GFL Friday. We're bringing that game day vibe. He's vibing in there. I hear him in there just exhorting already this morning. Good morning, friend.
Stop by, say, Jeffrey.
Yeah, we get the new look at the stadium for, what, 8 games, I suppose? 2 in the preseason, 6 in the regular season.
8 of them things.
Panthers and Jags put the uniforms on tonight and take the field. Will the starters play? There's no developments. They didn't have media opportunity yesterday. Yesterday, Mark Lamping took a group contingent around kind of the stadium and showed them the logistics of what some of the differences will be. But we'll get that all figured out. It's a dress rehearsal for everyone, I suppose, these first 2 preseason weeks. Meanwhile, still got some Liam Cohen to share with you. His thoughts as the regular season rapidly approaches. I know the backup quarterback is in kind of the spotlight. Nick Mullins didn't play well. We learned he got banged up. They've got faith down there in Nick Mullins. Backup quarterback is not going to be a narrative going through the tail end of this preseason and into the regular season. And hopefully it's a subject that never comes up, a need that never arises. But the confidence in Nick Mullins is there as far as just being in a backup role. Great news on the injury front yesterday, though. There's no other way to describe it than that. An offensive line beleaguered by injuries might finally start, getting healthy here. Walker Little, slowly but surely, is working his way back into playing condition, coming off of an injury. And Cole Van Lanen comes off of the PUP list yesterday. PUP short for physically unable to perform. Of course, we all assume it was an ACL injury he had late in last season. It was the season finale, I think, if I recall. And so getting him off of that, if he stayed on that PUP list through the end of camp, there was a long penalty, right? Wasn't it like 8 or 10 weeks or something, or maybe even the year? I'm not sure. Or maybe if you didn't put him on it, you couldn't keep him on it. But either way you look at it, to get potentially your starting, I would assume, right tackle back, and assume may not be a strong enough word. They've all but said that Anton Harrison's shift to the left side is complete. That's where he'll be. Of course, they made a minor trade this week. I saw they did some waiver wire plucking yesterday. I mean, who knows what those end up being, but the offensive line rounding back at least towards what your starting 5 would be is an awfully good sign. And so if Van Lanen is indeed back and you assume Walker Little, but Hainsey's fine and Cleveland's fine. Pregnon has been good in reserve. You got Walker Little. That's not a terrible situation to be in when it comes to your offensive line roster when the regular season starts. So how much do we see the starters play tonight? I would imagine the defense gets a couple series. That would be my guess. I am more hesitant to predict playing time on the offensive side of the ball. Perhaps they'll pick and choose there a little bit more. Do you put Trevor in for a series? Maybe. It's not the end of the world, gang, if you do, by the way. I mean, the odds of losing a star player in, a 6 to 8 play window is awfully small. It could come the first play of the regular season. You never know. It's football. But this is just about, does Liam Cohen have the cohesion there that makes it worth it? Or are you better just getting more reps for younger players, backup players? I'd like to see the starting running backs, or running back, as it were, in Bashal Tootin. I'd like to see what he can do with the lights on. And again, a dumbed down, as it were, situation. And I don't know what the Panthers are planning to do. I think they're kind of playing it coy. I do wonder sometimes if the two coaches don't communicate a little bit as to what the playing time plan is, starters v. Backups. Doc hit on a good point yesterday when we were talking about the speed of the preseason game and are injuries more likely in the preseason. And, yeah, the evidence, the numbers show that they are. But he's got a good point, man. You got a third stringer for the other team that's just flying around with his hair on fire, doing anything and everything to go above and beyond the X's and O's to make a play, to catch the film, to catch a roster spot. Not always the best dynamic with established veterans on the other side that know this is just a little stepping stone to the important football that comes with the regular season. So we shall see. Last time the Panthers were here was regular season opener last year, and a good start to the season for the Jaguars. Of course, they'll open the regular season at home against the Cleveland Browns, and that quarterback situation in Cleveland continues to percolate, and it's, not fresh ground coffee that it's producing. I think Shedeur gets his. I would normally, this isn't about Deshaun Watson and Shedeur Sanders. This is about the Jaguar season opener. And so it's worth watching this. Once we get past Jacksonville, which direction they go at the quarterback position, I could care less. But as we head to a season opener, I would suspect that they would go the veteran route with Deshaun Watson. That's what I would suspect. He is underwhelmed in camp so far. Shedeur Sanders, as well, has not done anything special. He'll get the start in week 2 of the preseason. And a mini story line, at least, worth keeping up with. Raiders are going to have to make a decision. Fernando Mendoza had an 80-yard touchdown pass last night. Unfortunately, it went to the Houston Texans. It was an 80-yard pick six, his first, and he had looked sharp moving down the field. That was the situation. I was watching that play. It happened early enough in the game. I was watching live. And he stayed in that pocket, and he kind of shifted, and he scanned the field and tried to make a throw you can't make in the NFL. Threw back kind of across his body. Those linebackers sit and wait, and they're not slow, corn-fed Big Ten linebackers. They play for the Texans. Pretty good defense, by the way. So he had an 80-yard pick six to offset some of the positives, because there were. For Mendoza, I think his overall stat line was, let me tell you exactly what it was. Get spoiled quick. I don't have the use of a mouse today on the laptop. It's really put me on tilt. I'm not going to lie. Having to do all this, maneuvering around the laptop digitally. No fun. 8 of 15 for Fernando Mendoza. 86 total yards. Excuse me. He did have that pick six. That would have been a passer rating, by the way, of no bueno, 42.6. But Kirk Cousins didn't play. And, how long will Kirk Cousins be the place setter? And that's the bottom line. If you are right now still trying to decide whether you're going to take the greenhorn untested rookie and play him in week 1, and he's the number 1 overall pick, it's just a matter of time. Is it 2 games? Is it 3 games? Is it this week? Over under 3 game. Over under game 4. Fernando Mendoza is starting. Will they speed up the timeline and just throw him to the wolves? I would suggest that they should. He seems like a pretty resilient, happy-go-lucky kid. He is a howdy-doody character, isn't he? And just in the interviews, he's just got that ear-to-ear grin and just, a childlike kind of presence about Fernando Mendoza. But he plays like a grown A man, that's for sure. So they'll keep that quarterback race going. We shall see. As the reigning Heisman winner, the number 1 overall pick, is certainly a storyline worth following. Well, I'm wearing the ball lid today of the hottest team in baseball, those red-hot Atlanta Braves, who exploded for 2 runs yesterday in Chicago and won 2-0. That's what it takes these days for the ATL, it seems, a shutout win. But they did win against the Cubs. Grant Holmes pitched 6 shutout innings. This cat, Grant Holmes, man, he 3 of his last 4 outings, he has gone at least 6 innings of shutout baseball. The one outing that's tucked in between, y'all like to guess which one that was? Yeah, that was Saturday night's game I was at, where he gave up like 8 runs in 3 or 4 innings. But it was a much-needed victory for the Braves. They got a big 6-game stretch that's coming up now. Big 6-game stretch. They got 3 at Milwaukee. How about this pitching matchup today? For what reason they're playing at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I don't know. It's not good news for the hitters. I would assume the shadows would come into play about that time of the summer afternoon. But it's Brewers-Braves today, and it's Jake Mizrowski on the mound for Milwaukee, the dude who throws like 103 every pitch. And it's Chris Sale on the mound for the Braves. What a top 2 Cy Young candidates, I would think, in the National League. And, boy. All right, it's another day in the American League race. That means we have another evolving situation when it comes to the wild card race. The Twins were off yesterday. The Rangers won, so they pulled into a tie for that final wild card spot. So just to kind of remind and reset for you, it's the Twins and Rangers tied for the 3rd and final wild card spot. The Red Sox and Yankees, I would think, are free and clear. Toronto now a half game back. Cleveland is 1 game back. The Tigers are 1.5. The Orioles, who just got swept by the Yankees, are 2 back, and the Mariners are 3 back. So again, that bunching stays in place. All it takes is one of those teams to rattle off like 8 out of 10, and they can take at least somewhat control. All right, we got a fun day planned for you. A Friday, a game day. It's brought to you by GFL. That's Green for Life. Captain Kevin Favor, and the fishing report comes your way next. I know you all look forward to that here, heading into the weekends. We will have the quarterback whisperer, Denny Thompson. So we'll talk quarterback play across college and professional football as we get closer and closer to season openers on both sides. We got Big Pat Young. I mentioned an interesting polling of 100 D1 coaches say Thomas Houck is the best player in college basketball, and it's a wide margin. We'll get BPY's thoughts on that as well. So we're up and rolling. Thanks for being here with us. It's actually kind of nice out there this morning. It's a little bit crisp after some of these real hot, muggy mornings. So enjoy cool-ish weather as you get your Friday going. And thanks for spending at least part of your morning with us. We appreciate you. Text line wide open at 904-641-1010. We're back with Captain Kev and more next on The Drill.
Now, another classic moment in Jags history.
And it's picked up by Rayshawn Jenkins. That is going to be a touchdown. The Jags are going to win it.
1010XL.
Are you kidding me?
Home of the Jaguars. Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care. Official dental partner of the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Picking here, or maybe you should call me Dreamfinders Danny. Look what Dreamfinders is doing again, an amazing 4.99% fixed interest rate. Now's your chance to lock down the rate and get in the game. You heard me right, a 4.99 fixed interest rate on select move-in ready homes. Visit dreamfindershomes.com for sales event information and get in the game. Interest rate available on select move-in ready homes. Restrictions and limitations apply. Go to dreamfindershomes.com for more details.
Share your voice anytime on the 1010XL text line.
Are you serious?
Installed by Lifetime Flooring.
I gotta say, you're totally blowing my mind right now.
If you can't call or email, text us 641-1010.
Northeast Florida isn't just where we work, it's our home. I'm Chris Campione, and when an accident turns your life upside down, you need a law firm that truly understands this community. At Campione Law, we treat our clients like neighbors, not case numbers, and you don't pay a dime unless we recover for you. From semi-truck accidents to medical malpractice and even workers' compensation, we handle it all. Visit CampioneLaw.com. Offices Jacksonville and St. Augustine.
Count on Campion, Campion Law.
Hey friends, Jason Parker here with Performance Painting. Have you ever stored a gallon of leftover paint, opened the can years later, and it's rusty, crusty, and unusable? Next time, secure the lid tightly to ensure no leaks and store the can upside down. Oxygen can't get to it, therefore no rust and no crust. If you'd like more tips or have a question about a project, we'd love to help. Go to performance-painting.com. Performance Painting. Prepare, protect, preserve.
Performance painting.
In this age of globalization, we've learned that bigger isn't always better. Ever tried to get phone help from a big corporation? From a real person? Good luck. That is what's so nice about Mike Merritt's Heating and Air. Unlike publicly traded conglomerates with headquarters in faraway cities, Mike Merritt's Heating and Air remains family-owned and operated by Mike, your neighbor. Mike Merritt has delivered hometown service, integrity, and pricing for generations. The big guys incentivize their techs to sell you new equipment. Mike's team emphasizes repair first. We only sell you equipment if your current equipment is worn out and beyond repair. And let's be honest about price. Small operations without much overhead can sometimes lowball your job, but you can't trust just anyone with a truck. They may be here today and gone tomorrow. Mike Merritt has been keeping North Florida cool for more than 3 decades. That's experience and dedication you can count on. Call today or see us on the web.
Florida license number CAC 050384.
Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you.
Instant Keys saves the day if you have lost or broken keys. They can program new keys and remotes for nearly every make and model of vehicle at a fraction of the dealership cost. Fast, honest, and reliable locksmith service. Call 722-1111.
Instant Keys. Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you.
Hello, First Coast. I'm sure by now you have seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We're an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We're committed to customer service, reliability, and have an unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today from GFL, Green for Life.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Here's another call on the 1010XL hotline, driven by Key Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Now, Captain Kevin Favors Fishing Report. Wheeled in by Sunrise Heating and AC of North Florida and CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living on 1010XL.
All right, it's time to fire up the hotline. Bring in Captain Kevin Favor this morning. Kev, like me, is an avid golf fan. I don't know what happened yesterday at that event, but Scotty Scheffler looked like he took a pass, man. 2 over par. That came out of nowhere.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, those are pretty good golfers that are sitting there at 600 par this go around. I don't know if we're going to see some, fantastic flash up the leaderboard, but it all resets for that Tour Championship next week. And so anyway, there's that. Kevin, congratulations. We're going to start an exciting new segment that you'll participate in.
Okay.
It's called Something Fishy. It's where I
Okay.
it's where I find some of the wild, catches and incidents out there in the wild world of fishing over the course of the week. So I got a couple for you here. Imagine that you take your young lad out to fish there at Ridley Park Lake in Pennsylvania. So maybe you're, expecting to catch some crappie or some perch, or maybe it's walleye that you're after. I don't know. Trout could be in season.
Uh-huh.
And you get a tug on the line, excitement for any kid, and you reel in your fish, and well, it's an African piranha.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, state wildlife biologist confirming it's a piranha. They believe an owner illegally released their unwanted pet into the local water.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you're going down your bingo card of potential pets, I mean, who has piranha on there?
Yeah, okay, I'm with you. No, yeah.
All right, and now
they probably got it, and then it ate everything in the tank, and it's like, I got to get rid of it. And by the way, just get rid of it.
Remember the piranha craze, Kev, like in the late 70s, early 80s, right? The piranhas where they were all the fear and the rage. There were movies that came out. And
yes, I do.
Yeah.
Absolutely. People getting eaten by a bunch of piranhas. Yeah.
And you learn that piranhas really don't work that way. Like if you jumped into a school of piranhas, you're going to get bit, but it's not like they devour your carcass in 18 seconds like Hollywood showed us. All right, I got one more for you. Something's fishy. Here's another one. So you're an avid angler. In this case, you're in Minnesota, and you're out there on your kayak just fishing and enjoying the sundown. Suddenly, from the forest comes a stray arrow, and it pierces right through your foot and into the bottom of the kayak, impaling your foot.
Oh, no.
Yeah. He required emergency medical attention and get that arrow removed, and so there you go. Be careful when you're out there on the water. What is that you've either seen, heard, or has happened to you? The sudden danger out of nowhere, or a crazy story that doesn't involve big drunk Russians.
So real quick, years ago we used to cross over to Bimini, and this was in the '80s when it was crazy, and we were offshore of Bimini, not that far. 4 or 5 miles.
Is that Bahamas? Where is that?
Yeah, Bimini.
Okay,
Bimini,
I don't know. I don't know. I've heard of Bimini, but I don't know.
And I was fishing with Mike Scanlon and Steve Horn. Steve Horn was his whole life was in the Coast Guard. Anyway, we're fishing, we're catching dolphin, we're having a great day, and all of a sudden we hear something go doink, doink, bam, 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 and Steve looked at me and he goes, "Dude, that's a 50 caliber." I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "That's a 50 caliber." And we looked coming out of Bimini. There was a very, very expensive boat, fast boat coming out, and behind them were like 3 little Bahamian boats behind them with 50 calibers on the front of them, and they were coming at us, and they're shooting at that boat.
Yeah, that suffices as a story. This is what I was looking for, something fishy.
And so there's nothing we can do. We took the boat out of gear and got down on the gunnel, and the cigarette boat goes by us. The little boats go by us. They're still shooting at him. And anyway, we get back into Bimini, and what had happened is some Cubans had come in to Bimini and stole a bunch of their bales, threw them on the cigarette boat, hauled butt, and we're going back to Cuba with the bales of pot. And the guys from Bimini had little boats, but they had
big guns.
The guns, but once the cigarette boat hit the ocean,
he's gone.
He's gone. He's gone. I mean,
you're not
they
catching
had little boats, with little outboards on them with these giant guns on them. Anyway, there's my story.
How I wonder. Well, actually, and I'll look it up here while we get going. How far is it from Bimini to Cuba, you think?
45 miles.
Oh, that's
about
it,
45
huh?
miles.
Okay.
Yeah. It's an easy trip. We took center consoles over there, during the middle of the summer, and we always had 4 or 5, maybe 6 boats of us, so in case anything happens.
Back up. We call that back up.
Back up. Yeah, back up. As a matter of fact, we did. We had the boat that I was on was a 20-foot Mako with twin 70 Mercuries. and we lost a motor when we were over there. So one of the boats had to tow us all the way back home.
Oof.
Yeah,
that's slow going there. That's hours.
Yeah, well, and you know what though, we were able to once, because we had the one motor, the 170 still, once even pulling us, we could still do 20, 30 miles an hour, as long as the other boat was still pulling us. So
that makes sense.
It wasn't as bad as you thought it was. Yep.
Well, how is fishing? I mean, you've given me nothing but good reports the last few weeks. We'll keep it up.
We're gonna keep it up, and seriously, I fished Wednesday and Thursday, and I had one guy, and we were tarpon fishing, and I did 7:30 to noon on Tuesday or Wednesday, and I noticed that, man, Jeff, when this tide switches and starts coming in, it's unbelievably beautiful, bro. And so I didn't even leave the dock until 10 o'clock yesterday because I wanted to fish that incoming tide, even on the beach, which the ocean absolutely comes alive when the tide switches. So my point is, yes, the fishing continues to be great. Everybody caught kingfish yesterday. We jumped a couple tarpon off. We did not land one, which stinks, but oh well, that's tarpon fishing. But watch your tides, and if you can find that early morning high tide, it's not going to be this weekend, but it's probably going to be next weekend. If this water clarity stays the way it is, you got to get up and go, because you may never see it like this again. I'm serious.
What are the advantages? What are the advantages, Kevin? Like you're imploring people to go with a little bit more urgency than maybe normally. So, what makes it so good?
The fish like it.
Okay. The clear water, or
the clear water, they love it. They whenever you look at that water that's that clear, the fish are going to bite. And I mean the glass minnows on the beach, the Spanish mackerel, the jacks. It's so much fun. That it's hot. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, at 10 o'clock it's brutal. But yesterday around 11 o'clock, that southeast sea breeze picked up, and it was actually very nice. So yeah, just in Southwest at 5 to 10 today and all the way through the weekend, it's going to be spectacular. Oh, and by the way, the bait's been a little iffy. Where in St. Augustine, it had been right there, what we call the North Cut, right, just north of the inlet, and it's gone. I had to go all the way, what we call the desert, which is Guana. Had to go all the way just to the north of that yesterday to find bait. Once we got there was plenty of it. So keep that in mind. It's if you can find bait before you leave, do that. But if not, you may have to make a long run for bait.
All right, sounds good, my friend. Outdoor show tomorrow?
Yeah, absolutely. And Reese McCormick is going to come in with us for the full 3 hours. And if you don't know who Reed McCormick is, look it up. You can go to our Facebook page because we've got him up there at outdoorshow.com. But he's basically a historian of Jacksonville. His family, obviously the McCormick family, has been here, forever. And so we're going to have him in studio tomorrow and tell us some of the history of Duval and St. Johns County and his family and stuff like that. So it should be a lot of fun.
All right. Well, we look forward to that. Always love the outdoor show when I'm out and about on the weekend mornings. A staple here on the First Coast for years. Kev, appreciate it, my man. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you next week.
Y'all have a great weekend. Have a great weekend, Ian.
Yes, sir.
All right. That's Captain Kevin Favor, and that's your fishing report. I have a Dailies double take as we go to break, and then I'll come back and hit a couple of topics. You know who Caitlin Clark plays for in the WNBA?
Indiana Fever.
Yeah, the Indiana Fever. I think most people know that, right? So if I told you that a member of the Indiana Fever set a WNBA scoring record last night, got 20 points or more for the 21st straight game. Naturally, you would think it was Caitlin Clark, but no, she's part of a dynamic duo up there, and so it's Kelsey Mitchell has stayed on a super hot run. She had 37 points last night, but the keynote here, it is her 21st consecutive game with at least 20 points, and that's never happened in the WNBA. So there you go. A Dailies Double Take brought to you by that pure deliciousness. I could go. We got yesterday talking about those Chick-fil-A waffle sandwiches.
Yeah.
You know, by the way, still open for business here this morning, Googans. We hit you late yesterday, but yeah, Googan of the month goes to whoever delivers the chicken waffle. But look, Dailies is right there on your way, baby. Piled high, 2 for I think $7 now. The coffee is always fresh, and our friends are dealing up the deliciousness this morning and all day long at your local Dailies. We're back with more next. You are listening to The Drill. It's a GFL Friday.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
The kings of the swamp.
Ball's loose at the 38. Gators got it. Wow.
This is Gators head football coach John Sumrall. Join Sean Kelly and our broadcast crew as they bring you Gators football all season long.
On Jacksonville's home of Florida Gators football, 1010 XL.
Frank Francie here. The deals at Nimnik Buick GMC have never been better. This month, save up to $16,000 off a new GMC Sierra truck, the kind I drive, and I love it. Or save more than $6,000 on a new Buick SUV. Plus, 0% financing for 60 months is now available. With the largest selection of new Buicks and GMCs in the region, why would you go anywhere else? Shop online at NimnikBuickGMC.com or head to the showroom off Phillips Highway. Great prices, great interest rates. Who takes care of you? Really takes care of you? Nobody but Nimnik GMC. We are professional grade.
Elbow pain, whether acute or chronic, can make it difficult to do normal activities like playing sports, doing household chores, or even sleeping comfortably. Dr. George Barr here, and no one wants to deal with pain without solutions on how to feel better. We've all heard of tennis and golfer's elbow, but there's plenty more that can cause pain, like osteoarthritis, muscle tears, and nerve entrapment. All are treatable at Barr Orthopedics. Getting you back to full health is our mission, and there's a number of different treatment options we can offer. Call us today or visit BarrOrthopedics.com.
You know that little voice in your head that says, I really should do something about that septic system? If your yard's getting soggy, things aren't draining like they used to, or you've caught a smell that definitely wasn't there before, don't wait until it becomes an emergency. This month, save $500 on a new septic system installation from Duck Duck Rooter. As the only master septic contractor in Northeast Florida, Duck Duck Rooter will handle the whole job from permits to final inspection, and you know the work is done right. So when you're stuck, call Duck Duck Rooter, 904-862-6769 or DuckDuckRooter.com. Financing is available.
Checkmate. I'm Brendan Cecilia, founder of Checkmate Coatings.
And I'm Chester, Checkmate's chessman, and, you may be surprised, newfound fan of American football.
Really? You?
Absolutely. Listen to this. Duval!
It's Duval, Chester. Duval.
That's what I said. Duval!
Ball. Ball.
Ball. The point is, Brendan, with football season approaching and friends dropping by your house to watch the games, there's no better time to spiff up your garage with a beautiful, durable, polymer-coated floor.
We can even do it in team colors for the real fans out there.
Oh, that is a good idea.
A garage floor your friends will love?
Check. In a color that makes you proud?
Check. Installed by locals who can actually pronounce Duval?
Checkmate.
Transforming your floors, making them great. Checkmate.
Visit CheckmateCoatings.com. That's CheckmateCoatings.com.
I'm with Sullivan from Cycles of Jacksonville. And Sullivan, you love the beach and you love to ride. So tell everybody what Honda's got cooking right now.
Yes, definitely. Here at Cycles of Jacksonville, we have a full line: Hondas, Vespas, Triumphs, everything you can think of just to ride to the beach. It's going to be the best summer ever when you hop on that ride this year.
So if you head to the showroom first, you're going to see all sorts of examples of what they can enjoy.
Exactly. Come see us at the showroom, Atlantic Boulevard. We're ready to see you there.
You can log on, check out their Facebook page or cyclesofjacksonville.com.
It's back to school season. Get a brand new fence from Superior Fence and Rail. For a limited time, get free takedown and haul away of your old fence. A $500 value with your new fence purchase. Offer valid on residential projects of 100 plus linear feet. Call today or visit SuperiorFenceandRail.com. SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
When you're on the fence, about a fence, SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
And we're back. I don't know if it means anything. I did see, immediately, we said there were like 30 guys that filed suit, and like 16 of them immediately went into the transfer portal yesterday. Jack Pyburn, the former Bulls and Gator and LSU player, now with the Bucks, his name wasn't on that initial list. So I don't know if that means anything. Is it add a different dimension that the dude had 2 sacks in that preseason opener? I don't know. So how much you draw out of that. But anyway, I don't know if this is the kind of pioneer you want to be when sports history looks back on you, but if there is one, I guess it would be Daquan Wright. Daquan Wright is a tight end who was in some camp, and he's gone ahead and was the first to put his name in the transfer portal straight from the NFL. Greg Sankey weighed in yesterday. He's the SEC commissioner, and you can view these commissioners with any amount of disdain that you want, but they're dead right on this one. What kind of chaos are we talking about here going from the NFL back to college? Same nonsense that we dealt with, and these judges that have lost their mind when it came to the college basketball players being able to go from, G League, signing contracts, drafted. Make it make sense. Well, the offense is making more and more sense for Trevor Lawrence. It's one of the big reasons that despite a record-setting year last year, we have even higher expectations. And Trevor was asked here, and it's kind of formed around the concept of how much actual game time do you need in preseason games and the value that you get from joint practices and training camp in general. But then there's just the overall growth of all of the guys within the offense, growing along together and, getting this year's schemes and plans and formations down for what is hopefully an even more productive 2026. Trevor was asked after those joint workouts yesterday or a couple of days ago, just where he feels in the scheme as of this moment.
Yeah, I mean, satisfied is I'm not satisfied with necessarily where we're at, but where we're heading. I really believe that we're getting better. I think we were a lot better today than we were last week when we went against the Saints. I thought we had a lot more energy. We got after it. I thought just brought the juice every play. We ran it really good. We were really physical. So there was some big improvements, but football is there's such a fine line. There's so many details. So I think that there's going to be plenty on the tape to learn from. And I know, I need to get better. So it's not necessarily satisfied, but definitely believing. And I know that these guys, all our guys out here are getting better every day. And that's what we're working towards.
All right. Meanwhile, there's some little hand wringing over the backup quarterback position, right? You're getting in a good spot as a franchise where that becomes one of your key concerns. Around here forever, when we were worried about the backup quarterback, it was more framed as a question of, is he better than the starter? Well, now we just, want to make sure you got a backup that can keep things together for however long they are needed. And Nick Mullins been around the league for a long time. Was he, scratchy against the Saints? Yeah, we learned he also got banged up a little bit in that game. But, I mentioned this earlier, when it comes to the confidence that the coaching staff and the organization has in him as the backup to Trevor, it at least by appearances and by what they're saying, that confidence remains strong enough.
Yeah, I thought he did some good things today. He just came off got a little nick in the game, so it wasn't, I wouldn't call him, perfect, but it was, with what he had, sometimes when you got limitations up front, that's really challenging when you're now working with a group of guys that, haven't played a lot of football up there and definitely haven't played a lot of football for the Jags. So that's challenging. I thought he had a beautiful pass to Josh Cameron down the left sideline over here. When he's got time and there's things happening in rhythm for him, things are good. I thought he had a great progression on an in-break as well to CJ. And, I trust Nick.
All right, the Jags and the preseason opener coming your way tonight. That is Liam Cohen on Nick Mullins, and you just heard right there, he trusts him. You wanted to put a little damper on the Gator optimism. Yesterday we had a column that said they could be one of those unranked teams that crashes the playoff party. That's a big leap. And as we get ready for the upcoming Gator season, we're doing Swamp Sessions game week this year as well. We've added a second weekly episode of Swamp Sessions. We're going to do like a Thursday game preview, and then, of course, Saturday night live right after the game. We'll let it fly. And we will be talking about this year's, we'll do kind of the preseason version of that before game Swamp Sessions coming up here in a couple of weeks. And I think we'll really end up honing in on the importance of these first 5 games for Florida. And if they could, and it's not unreasonable, if they could get through, well, it is unreasonable to talk about a 4-win team starting 5-0. Nonetheless, the opportunities there at Auburn week 3 is going to be a big game. But look, we've seen him placed in some top 25s, and we've seen him in some power polls in the top 25, and we've seen even some suggest that if there's an outlier with some unranked teams who would make the playoff, that Florida would be among that group. Then I looked at so CBS Sports put out a bowl projection, which would include obviously the playoffs. And spoiler alert, Florida nowhere to be found in that top 12. So again, that's where the optimism perhaps is a little bit more realistic. And if you want to go even one more rung down the realism ladder, I will just tell you which bowl the Gators are scheduled to play in. And then you tell me where that bowl is. So, Peach Bowl not about to roll off the tongue. In fact, it's not a good sign if you look at the bowls where you're due up like 6th in the order, right? They play those games like December 17th, 19th, 21st. Yeah, if you're showing up like pre-Christmas, pre-December 21st, you've not had a great year, I would think. So I'll just ask you this. This is the bowl projections, by the way, and I'll scoot on that. But Miami, Georgia, both in the playoff field as expected. ET, can you tell me where they play the Cure Bowl?
Cure Bowl.
Yeah, the Cure Bowl. Now, in fairness, they changed the alphabet soup of title sponsors. They change them so much. So this isn't necessarily some outpost. They're not going to, Shreveport.
The Cure Bowl.
Cure Bowl, the projected matchup for Florida. Again, this doesn't scream playoff contender. Florida versus USF.
I'm Cure Bowl. I'm gonna go North Carolina.
Well, it's in Orlando, so it's one of the. I don't know, maybe it was the Champs Bowl.
It used to be Champs Sports Bowl.
Maybe they have 3 in Orlando now. I can't keep up. This would be a lightweight freaking pillow fight of a conclusion to the season. If the season ends with a Cure Bowl bid against South Florida, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to I don't know how we'll be feeling. That sounds like a 7-5 or 6-6 year. Maybe not. All right, let's keep going down the list. See if there are those that think FSU, at the very least, is a 500 football team that could make. And by the way, it may not be 6th in the order. I'm going down the list here. I think they're just listing who's going where. This catches my eye just a bit. Got North Carolina into a bowl. Bill Belichick. They, I believe, were also like a 2 or 3 win team last year. And in the Mayo Bowl against Nebraska, FSU. All is not lost, an old fan. You don't have to chalk it up to that schedule is manageable. There have been a few bright spots over there. It's going to be all about the quarterback play. If he can get anything out of Ashton Daniels and, keep you relevant, man. Be a bowl team at the very least until the next coach comes in and hopefully, you get the right one. So, yeah, a little bowl preview there. If you want to go ahead and advance plan, just look up the date for the Cure Bowl. Get excited for that matchup with the University of South Florida. Got a football fix next. You're listening to The Drill on a GFL Friday.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Welcome to Key Buick GMC, proudly family-owned and operated since 1943. Come see why they're North Florida's new and pre-owned truck center, conveniently located on Southside and JTB, just minutes from the St. John's Town Center. At Key Buick GMC, every new vehicle comes with our lifetime powertrain warranty. Key Buick GMC, we are professional grade. Online at keybuickgmc.com. Lifetime powertrain warranty covers engine, transmission, drivetrain only. Exclusions apply. See dealer for details.
I'm the thread that's already inside the house. In the closet, under the bed, in the car. But I don't want your money or your TV. I can't be scared away or negotiated with. I'm patient and quiet. I don't sleep. You can't call the cops on me. You can't even see me. I'm the threat of family fire. And as long as your guns aren't stored securely, I'll be there. Protect your family. Secure all your guns. Learn how to make your home safer at endfamilyfire.org. That's endfamilyfire.org. A public service announcement brought to you by Brady and the Ad Council.
Attention contractors. Stop wasting time dealing with permits yourself. Use PermitRockstar.com. Their permitting platform helps contractors cut permitting delays by up to 80%. Stop waiting and start building with PermitRockstar.com.
I'm Chris Campione. Auto accidents can leave you feeling lost and overwhelmed. But at Campione Law, we're here to guide you with a personal touch through every step of the process. We don't get paid unless you get paid. CampioneLaw.com.
Count on Campione Law.
Not everyone is built for a cubicle. At Local 234, apprentices get paid to learn hands-on skills like plumbing, pipe fitting, HVAC, the stuff Jacksonville runs on. No endless lectures, no massive student debt, just hands-on training, real jobs, and real pay. This is how you level up, by doing work that actually matters. Check them out at UA234.com. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Local 234. Make the right connection.
I'm here with Clayton Bromberg of Underwoods. Underwood has completed 75 years in business, and now you are starting your next 75 years. If you were going to simplify things, what is the single most important thing in Underwood's history, and what will be the most important thing in your future?
Frank, that's simple. Our honesty and integrity. You know, our founder, H.F. Underwood's favorite saying was, know the truth and tell the truth. That's why we're the longest-standing member of the American Gem Society in Florida, because we know you have to have the knowledge about gemstones before you can tell the truth about them. That's why we continue to educate our staff through the Gemological Institute of America and the American Gem Society. In fact, today, Underwood's has the largest American Gem Society credentialed staff of professionals east of the Mississippi River. So come by and see why we're looking forward to the next 75 years and let one of our experts assist you.
That's at Underwood's, serving excellence since 1928. In San Marco, Avondale, the shops of Ponte Vedra, Underwood Jewelers.
Storm season is here, and at JEA, we're on it. We work year-round to strengthen our electric, water, and sewer systems, making them more storm-resistant. Trees are trimmed around power lines to help reduce outages caused by falling debris. Plus, our online outage map and the MyJEA app make it easier than ever to report and monitor outages. So no matter what this storm season brings, we're ready to respond, restore, and keep you informed every step of the way. Learn more and see how you can prepare at JEA.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
GFL is green for life, and look for those bright green trucks and cans all over the First Coast. Also, all your commercial roll-off needs. It's green for life. All right, I'm going to preface this by saying I feel for the kid, I suppose. And that seems, it seems wrong what happened to him. Not going to lie. Hold on. Proving my point here. I'm going to ask you if you can identify the following name, E.T.
All right.
Okay. Kai Spears. Kai Spears.
Is that Spears on TV? Is that his son?
You know, that I don't know.
Spears.
I don't know if Kai Spears is his son. What would he do if he were? What would do?
Basketball player?
Basketball player?
Yeah.
This is a basketball player.
Okay.
But I don't remember him.
Okay.
At the University of Alabama. Well, he won the reason I asked, do you know who he is? Because, again, not quibbling with the judgment. You got to have standards. But to be defamed, don't you have to be, like, well enough known that people know who you are? See what I'm saying? Kai Spears played for the University of Alabama men's basketball team. And he sued the New York Times in 2023 after it published a report citing a person familiar with the investigation that indicated he was a passenger in a car involved in a fatal shooting in Tuscaloosa. The Times reported that the person had spoken, quote, on the condition of anonymity. Days later, the Times acknowledged its error in an editor's note and corrected the story. Well, an 8-person jury yesterday delivered its own verdict after a 9-day trial. And the Times, it's ruled, did actually defame when they incorrectly reported Kai Spears as having anything to do or as any part of that fatal shooting. Times reviewing its legal options, disappointed the jury. It was an honest mistake, yada, yada. 3 other basketball players from the school were present at the January 2023 shooting in which a 23-year-old mother was killed. In the lawsuit, Spears claimed the inaccurate reporting had caused him emotional distress and forever linked him with a murder. And I see that's where I don't know who Kai Spears is. I don't remember him being involved in a murder nor linked to it. I'm sure there is a limited scope of people where maybe that is true. But do you even remember that story?
I don't.
Yeah, I don't either.
I remember Brandon Miller, but that was like years ago.
Yeah. Is Kai Spears?
It is confirmed Kai Spears is not Marcus Spears'
It's not Marcus Spears' son. He does have athletes in his family.
Yeah.
A boy and a girl, I think.
Yeah.
All right. Fire up the band. We got a football fix. Let's give some news and notes from the Pigskin League. Jags and their preseason home opener coming your way tonight. Last night, Fernando Mendoza got the start for the Raiders through a pick 6. Kind of was having a good drive. He's looking pretty comfortable back there, and he kind of drifted in a pocket, tried to fit a ball in. The linebacker jumped and took it back 80. Linebacker or safety, I'm not sure which. Took it back 80 yards. And so that was kind of the low light for the Raiders, who ended up coming back and beating Houston last night at home. Woody Marks was running hard for Houston last night. He's flashed a little bit for our division rivals in the past. He had a nice 30-yard touchdown run last night. How bad are some of the little fracases around the league? So bad the NFL has fined the Cowboys and Saints $500K for their practice brawls. Now, if you're like Jerry Jones, if you're the owner, don't you go chew some A?
Absolutely.
I mean, I know I'm a trillionaire and all, but $500,000 because you jokers can't follow the rules?
Right. Y'all need to tone it down.
Right. It'd be different if the players were having to pony up. Right. Then we see how fast everyone wants to tough up on the practice field. More skirmishes yesterday. We saw one in Jacksonville. Joe Burrow got involved in one. He said for the first time since, I think he said college. And asked Jamar Chase, why were you in the scrap? He said, man, you got everybody better go protect Joe. Something to that effect. Say what you want, and Joe Burrow is just doubling, tripling down on Super Bowl or bust, man. I'm tired of the wait till next year. So there's another quarterback. And look, they've all got extra motivation. But, man, Lamar with a new offensive coordinator bouncing back from a down year, I could see him exploding. It's like clockwork, man. Once a day. Missed the sneeze button there, gang. My bad. Pat Mahomes kind of proven that he's back from injury is another one. Baker Mayfield feels slighted in Tampa. So we're going to have some quarterbacks going to be flinging it around, I get the feeling. The Lions unsure on very talented tight end, Sam Laporta. He is still hobbled from a late season injury. Well, I call this, what's the term, photo op? Is that what they say? Photo op? This A.J. Brown, Jalen Hurts reuniting after practice. Yeah, that's a tech. Hey, man, let's get a photo op.
You think it was just photo op?
I don't want to talk about this all the time, man. I can't keep doing this.
It looked genuine, man.
I think I still got his number. Right? Let me check in here. No, Genuine showed up when the wedding invites went out.
Yeah.
Genuine left town with the whole wedding and engagement fiascos. They did catch up for a few minutes after practice, though. That's a notable development. They did, to E.T.'s point, greet each other warmly on the visitors' practice field, smiled as they spoke outside of earshot of reporters, shook hands, went their separate ways. Got a long history together, right? All the way back to, we say the high school recruiting days. Worked out together in the offseason. Jalen Hurts is A.J. Brown's goddaughter, and then things have gone sideways. It's a shame, really. That's Football Fix. You're welcome. It's brought to you by Mandy at the Bowers Agents. Trust Mandy and her dream team, and they will take care of you with an expert game plan crafted just for you, not some form you fill out. And the home course, the Jointon Creek Golf Club. Tee it high and let it fly, and experience the best value in golf at Jointon Creek Golf. Pick and arrival more coming your way next. It's a GFL Friday.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
I'm Josh Scobie.
Scobie sweeps the leg, 59 yards away.
On 1010XL.
He's got it. Jacksonville wins.
In the game of vehicle performance and reliability, Atlantic Infiniti is always the top pick. This is Hayes Carlyon. Did you know that every certified pre-owned Infiniti is inspected, factory-backed, with a limited warranty, and gets the same championship-level service as a brand-new Infiniti? Every mile will feel like first class. Check out their full certified inventory now at AtlanticInfiniti.com or visit Atlantic Infiniti off Atlantic near St. John's Bluff.
Fantasy football is upon us. E.T. here for Twin Peaks, and it's almost that time to draft and kick off another season. This year, take your fantasy football draft party to Twin Peaks, where cold drinks, made from scratch food, and wall-to-wall TVs make your local lodge the ultimate draft day headquarters. Round up your league, grab a table, and get ready for the picks. The rivalries and the full season of bragging rights begins. Whether you're defending a title or drafting for the first time, start your fantasy season at Twin Peaks. Book your fantasy football draft party at your local lodge today. Come on, somebody.
This is it. The legendary live band, Fish, returns to the road this October. Fish, Friday, October 9th, Five-Star Veterans Memorial Arena. On sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Just hold tight, all right. Take time out with Patrick Young.
Patrick Young here, a.k.a. the Big PY, and you know I love my Florida Gators.
Friday morning at 8:30 with Dan Hicken and Jeff Prosser. Tipped off by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists and Kuhn Flowers on 1010XL.
Summer's winding down, and we know you want to enjoy what's left of it. But before you celebrate this Labor Day weekend, plan ahead and know all your options. If you drink, don't get behind the wheel. Instead, designate a sober driver or catch a ride service. And if you are the designated sober driver, commit to staying sober. Celebrate responsibly and remember to drive sober or get pulled over. This message brought to you by the Florida Department of Transportation.
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
When you're hungry, go big, and more importantly, go to Dailies, where they got anything and everything to tantalize your taste buds and fill you up. At Dailies, our barbecue beef brisket sandwich is slow smoked to perfection, tender, juicy, and full of bold flavor. It's the kind of sandwich that truly satisfies. Try the barbecue brisket sandwich at Dailies. Meanwhile, some favorites never go out of style. The Duval sub at Daly's is stacked, loaded, and made with the bold flavor you want in every bite. Fresh ingredients, big taste. It's a local favorite. Grab the Duval sub today at Daly's. Or maybe you just want a delicious chicken sandwich. Some choices just work. The chicken sandwich at Daly's is crispy on the outside, it's juicy on the inside, and it is full of flavor. Perfect for lunch, perfect for dinner, perfect anytime hunger hits. So grab the chicken sandwich today at Daly's. Daly's is made fresh, it's made local, and Daly's is built for big appetites. I'll see you there today.
Life is about choices and the decisions you make. I'm David Robbins with Epstein & Robbins. If you're convicted of a DUI, you'll have to face severe consequences. Walking through the doors of the courthouse or appearing at a bond hearing can be extremely intimidating. Without the right lawyer, you're likely to make the wrong decision. Let our team help you make the right decisions in court. Epstein & Robbins, the right choice.
Epstein & Robbins, fighting for your rights since 1975.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists returns with their free bumps and bruises evaluation clinics this season. These free injury assessments are open to all schools and athletic programs. Saturday mornings through October 31st from 9 to 10 at Core Tech Sports Performance in Ponte Vedra, Preferred PT Fleming Island, and Brooks Rehab on Centurion Parkway and in World Golf Village.
Relieve pain and get back to life. SOS. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Hi, folks. Frank Frangie for the farm at Okefenokee. My wife and I and a bunch of friends just got back from the farm, and we had an incredible experience. We toured the regenerative farm, as well as the beautiful handcrafted cabins, and were treated to a fantastic farm-to-table dinner created by Congreve and Penn. Man, was it good. Well, you can learn more at okefarm.com. That's okefarm.com. And even hear my interview with farm co-founder Doug Davis to learn even more about this amazing property. That's okefarm.com.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by TopDressing.com. Jaguars host Carolina tonight at the Bank for preseason game 2. Lock in early. Pre-game hits at 6:30 on 1010XL 92.5 FM. Game Day Express is back, so skip the parking hassle and let JTA do the driving. Enjoy convenient round-trip transportation with parking included. Visit jtafla.com for details and tickets. At your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, I'm Sam Nelson.
At 7:02, it's 74 degrees. Your time and your tip is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned, because the Dan Hicken Arrival and more is next right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
This is how we do.
It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday.
You know it! Game day, sweet Friday!
I need a little emotion, please.
Hey! Ho! Hey, ho!
Oh, whoa.
Easy.
Come
Take
on,
it
man.
easy.
7:45, we're cruising down the highway, turning so fast, I don't want on the fly. Fun, thinking about you know what it is.
Oh, yeah. Who's in the front seat, E?
Hicken in the front seat, Prosser in the back seat.
You're the back seat.
You know what, E?
You're the
What's
back
up?
seat Vassars.
One more time!
Run it in.
You don't get to revision history.
Oh, it's a football Friday. Woo! Sweet Friday.
I'm distressed this morning. A couple of reasons. One
You're
is
distressed?
distressed.
Oh,
I'm
no.
distressed because it's like it's not that the two dudes I work with play more golf than me. It's that they play way more golf than me. What has happened to my life? Where did it go squirrely? I'm not even kidding. And by the and is this this is a fashion lean? Is that what this is today?
What do you mean?
Yeah. Well, guess what? There, tough guy. Huh? Guess who's already in? Yeah.
I haven't gotten the email.
Well, I don't care. I'm in already. It'll predate 7:04 on whatever today's date is. Yeah, that's right. So you didn't need the lean. Now you can just wear that lovely shirt all day without purpose.
Actually, I wore this shirt. This is one of those where they sent it to me. It's a ALS shirt, and
Dan's doing a promotion.
A
So
chair. I'm
hit
doing
up
a
all his
charity.
good friends.
Yeah,
ET,
hit up
you
everybody.
probably didn't get one.
No, I didn't bother ET. I didn't take no cash.
Got
from ET.
lucky.
It's my guy. But I hit up some of the boys to give cash money for a fundraiser for ALS, and it's ALS. It's obviously we've talked about it many times, and we help any way we can. So they're having a soak where you kind of get, ice bucket challenge, jump in the ice water or whatever. Anyway, so I got so they sent me a shirt, and I wore it. We went out to dinner last night, me and the wife and some friends, and so I flipped it on, and it was a quick little dinner, and so I got home, I took it off, and I said, oh. I got up this morning. I was, half asleep. And I flipped it right back on.
my Monday,
and then I'll change out when I go back home later.
My Monday work attire is often what I wore to church on Sunday.
Yeah,
I mean, like half the time, probably.
Come on, I mean, you think about what the different. And because my life is so not that anybody cares, it's not that big a deal, but it's so like segmented. So a lot of times. And now it's the summertime, so it's boiling hot out, right?
Sure it is. Yeah.
So if I go walking, I sometimes I'll walk in this. Well, then it's shot. That's done. But I'll change to gym shorts and long sleeve dry fit, and off I go.
Okay.
And I'll do that.
Big floppy hat or no?
Big floppy hat.
Yeah.
I got the big floppy hat for the summertime. Yes, I do. And
two purposes. It also keeps you incognito. It keeps the pops away. The paparazzi.
A lot of picture taken in the
Sure.
bay.
Yeah.
And then if I got TV, so then I got Slack. So there's all different. So like
got a lot going on. Is what you're trying to say?
No, it's just segmented. It's like an hour, 3 hours here, 2 hours there, 4 hours here, 3 hours there. That's how it goes.
All right. What does this have to do with the shirt again?
Well, the shirt is because I wore it last night. I just grabbed it and wore it today. So it wasn't a lean.
Yeah.
Okay,
it was coming in either way.
Yes, it was coming in hot.
Well, it's good.
It's kind of a good-looking shirt,
well,
too.
No, it's fine. I have no issues with that.
Good-looking shirt.
I was sure that you were wearing it as a reminder, not necessarily a lean, but in fact, this is one of the very few times where I beat you to the punch on that one.
Very nice.
Sure. I mean, it's 8 rounds too late, but whatever.
You did your best.
Do what you can do.
You did your best.
I mean, you know me.
Yeah.
You know what you're getting.
Well, we do have ball tonight, which is good, but what kind of ball do we have tonight?
I think that's.
By the way, they did a tour of the stadium yesterday. They cleaned it up pretty. It's nice inside.
And by the way,
it's okay. It'll be fine.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah,
because the 1010 social team was down there, and they've got on our social page, on our YouTube page, and probably the others. They've got the tour.
Yeah,
so you can kind of see that behind the scenes tour of the stadium and how it's going to be logistically operating this football season.
Yeah,
so you can go in there and check that out.
Yeah, so
you go down there tonight.
And there are some new pieces of the new stadium that are already in like water concourses and things of that nature that are, it's not like they're going to tear it down and start. They're building it now.
Correct.
So
They're
you'll start to
building
see it take shape.
Yeah.
When you head down there, which is
even
also
maybe over
cool.
the course of the year.
Bottom line is we got football in Jacksonville. For that, we're all grateful in the respect that we're not in Orlando. We would have been.
Yeah, right now.
And I give the Jaguars and the fan base a ton of credit on this, as I always have. We would have been in Orlando tonight and for the next 2 years.
That was the initial plan.
Had not Jacksonville fan spoke up and had not Jaguar organization listened to fan.
Yeah.
So kudos to both on that, and that's why it worked out.
And I've heard people talk about, the tickets are way more this year. Well, you wanted them to stay.
Right.
They've shortened their capacity.
Yeah.
That's going to be the other side of it. We'll see how that price, because by the way, that price point is going to be in line, if not less than the price point of having a brand new home.
Yeah.
We got a brand new stadium. It's going to be like if you moved from your house to a new, nicer house. It's going to have a little higher mortgage.
Jeff, there's only one prayer for tonight.
No rain, no delay.
No delay.
Yeah.
I mean, and in fact, honestly, and I'll make the tough decision if it has to be made.
Mm-hmm.
If there's any type of delay, we're calling it.
You're calling it, yeah. That's fair.
If there's any kind of delay, we're shutting her down.
The worst is when the poor fans, like the day at camp, and I've seen it on other incidents where it's there's no weather around you anywhere, and they've got you, headed for the concourse. Mm-hmm. Those are the ones that are most annoying.
Correct. So we'll see, but yeah, excited to see ball tonight. Who will we see? I don't know. That's the subject of our Dream Fighters Homes poll question of the day. Which of these 4 starters do you most want to see play for the Jags Friday night against Carolina? It's brought to you by our friends at Dream Fighters Homes, the official home builder of the Jacksonville Jaguars. For this purpose, go to dreamfindershomes.com. Look at all the beautiful homes they built. They build them all over Jacksonville, Florida, I think in 15 different locations.
15 of them things?
Oh, just like in 6 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games, 15 touchdowns, 1 pick. There you go. We'd like to see that again this year, too. DreamFindersHomes.com is the place to go. All kinds of great interest rate packages. Here are the 4 names I will give you. You tell me which of these 4 do you most want to see, okay? Bashal Tutin, Travis Hunter, Trevor Lawrence, or Brian Thomas Jr.? Which of those 4 do you most want to see play ball tonight? Taking in all the parameters around it on your own. You decide. You figure it out. But which of those 4 do you want to see?
That's an easy one for me.
Okay, what is it?
It's Bashal.
Bashal.
Yeah.
Okay. You too?
No.
It won't be it won't be the same question if it were the regular season opener. That would not have been my
Correct.
answer.
Correct.
That would have been nowhere. It
Probably
would have
Travis
been
Hunter.
It'd be Travis, and then it'd be Trevor, then it'd be TT. He'd be 4th. But just for the unknown, I'd like just to see. I'd just like to recheck in on the guy. I haven't seen him since the Buffalo game. I mean, in a game.
Yeah.
So
I'd like
would
to
say
see him give it to him, 6 straight times.
Yeah, right. Get 6 or 8 runs. Give Rodriguez 8 or 10 runs, and then put the backups in.
What do you say?
Travis Hunter, that shiny new toy, man.
You want
Still,
Travis Hunter?
yeah.
I get it. Well, those are 1 and 2. Tutin 41.4, Travis 35.4, Trevor up to 17.2. He was an early 0, which I thought he might stay down there because you don't want to see him. Brian Thomas Jr. 6.1%. So they have big news came out yesterday after our show with Cole Van Lannon coming off the PUP list. So that's great news.
Great news.
And, again.
And now the line for it with continued, another couple, 3 weeks to get healthy, the line on opening day Sunday doesn't look so bad. I mean, you'll have Van Lannon, depending on how you want to use it, but you got Van Lannon, Little, Hainsey, Cleveland, Harrison with Pregnon healthy and right there if he's not one of the starters. So Monheim is healthy. I mean, it's not the dire situation it looked like. I noticed that 2 Giants linemen went down with injuries yesterday.
Yeah.
It always works that way right after you trade a guy.
Some guy, yeah. Yeah, that did happen to the Giants.
From the text line, and this might make sense. He says, look, I got 2 in section 132 for $150 apiece through the Jags.
Right.
You don't get cheap seats, but the cheaps you would have gotten for a lot more money are cheaper, I feel like. So there may be some of that as well. Like this is a seat he would have never, say you're coming from the upper deck where you paid $85.
Right.
And you move down to the to 132, which it's in the lower level. That's all I know. And that's 150 doesn't seem like that much of a hit, really.
Right. Bottom line, and here's the thing about, ticket prices, and I get it, man. If you can afford it, you go. If you can't, that's okay. They're all on TV, which is great news. If you want to go. If you don't, you don't. Their pricing, and again, I can't speak for 2028. They're going to go up in 28 again, but their pricing is more than fair comparatively to the rest of the NFL.
Forget, Dan, here's where I was going to go with that. Mm-hmm. This is where I am now on ticket prices, that they don't shock or hurt or confuse me at all. Go to freaking fast food and you'll spend $24.
Crazy.
So spending $150 for an NFL ticket, I mean, you just go around town, make a stop, get some gas. You spend $100 in today's day and age in 5 minutes.
I think they also changed concession prices this year. They got them down to $4.99. A bunch of stuff for $4.99.
They have a couple of areas. I don't think that's every single concession stand.
Certain areas. One of the big questions the boys were asking me, all right,
long lines.
I wonder which beer is $5. Like, what kind of beer is
it? You got to drink your beer before and after, boys. And then the other thing, too, with fans, and I get this as well, some people don't, Again, I've always been a season ticket holder twofold. One, I support the city, support the Jags, so that's why I do it. And it's obviously been blessings to our industry. So that's why I do it. But you can also, you don't have to be a season ticket holder. You can go to some games this year, and some people do that. And by the way, on the secondary market, generally speaking, they go down. Now, it'll be interesting to see what they do this year. The Jags get off to a good start. Jags are playing good football, and there's 42,000 seats.
That's plenty enough.
Those tickets may be higher than normal.
Well,
so,
that's called supply and demand.
Yeah,
that's fine. Because if you got in earlier and Look, if you, I don't have a problem with people getting their tickets, and then as long as they're selling them, as long as the seat goes used.
Yeah.
I would rather it not be to a visitor, but if I'm, depending on where I am in life, if I got 2 tickets for $210 and I can sell them for $600, that's my business.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a football game.
Yeah.
The other is a more, who knows how that money hits different people differently. So.
Sure. But yeah, so we got ball back in Jacksonville, so that'll be fun, and we'll see, and
What about you? Who would you be most interested in seeing?
Tootin.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I think I said that yesterday. I want Tootin to play. I want to see him. I want to see him hit a hole. I want to see him break a tackle. I want to see him make a wiggle. Just a couple little things like that.
Yeah, me too. Same thing.
I
And by the way,
I want to see him give me the confidence. Okay.
I was about to say, if there's one player on that list that can make you feel different about this football team next year, he's the only one on that list.
Right.
We know what Trevor is. We have our expectations for the other two.
Sure,
whereas it's still a relative unknown with Tootin.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Dano.
Yes, sir.
Yesterday you brought up something that like it affected one of us here.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what that kind of mojo, that kind of voodoo that was. The Hickens started talking about the geese, and I told y'all I never see geese. There's a couple in the yard. It's cute for the grandson.
They heard.
I get home yesterday, and it's like a Hitchcock movie.
It was a bunch of them.
No, I counted. It was that
23?
23.
Yeah.
I had 23 geese in my yard when I came home yesterday, and it was like, what in the blazes? I've never seen more than a couple. And I've seen them on the golf course. They're just milling.
Is this where the Prosser guy lives?
What is that?
I think it's this place.
To the point that
Let's go, fellas.
To the point that, and I even did this. I made the comment, man.
Who's got to go to the bathroom? I do. Get over there.
No kidding. But I made the comment yesterday. If one of those things attacked me on the golf course, it'd be a short fight. I'd take my putter, I'd wring his neck.
Yeah.
I could see him side-eyeing me when I got out of my truck.
What you
they're
doing
all
here?
in the front yard. They're all on the side yard. It was like Jurassic Park for geese, man.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you ever approach a couple of them? They'll
sometimes they will.
They chase you?
Sometimes. It depends. It depends on how ornery they are.
Yeah.
And if you watch the geese, you can tell, you can look at them, you can see which one is, your angry buddy who gets in the bar fight every Friday and drags you into it.
I think I was
There's one of them that's like after the other
yeah.
ones all the time.
I think I was at Hyde Park a couple months ago, and I stumbled across, and I felt bad. I mean, it was making a noise all of a sudden. I didn't see it because it was a mama geese, and she was either sitting on her eggs or whatever it was. She was nesting though for sure. And I don't want to disturb that. So I kind of, probably off. Ball was probably off in the woods on that one, boys. And so I went and I moved away quickly. And that one I understand, but generally speaking, they're the worst. Yeah,
well, I'm assuming that mine moved along because I went back out, and this was also amazing. I went back out. What I felt like was 10 minutes later. It must have been more like 30. Not a feather, no sight of any of them. They move so daggum slow. Where could they be?
Yeah.
Off to terrorize some other yard.
Backyard, maybe. Sometimes they go off to a backyard.
Yeah, I got the fence up, so they didn't do that one on
Sometimes
mine.
it's water. Sometimes they're headed for, you never know. But yeah, that's interesting that
we had a goose alert. Goose alert yesterday after we just talked about it. Just
geese
weird.
are like our phone. You start talking about something.
There you go. Maybe they got the app.
All of a sudden, you start seeing these things pop up. All right, we're just warming up. We got a good, fun Football Friday show coming up for you. Lots to do today. It's all happening right here on The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. 1010XL.
We move forward starting right now. We start becoming a team right now.
Jacksonville Sports Radio.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Oh, it's a hot time in the city. You know that. I know that. We all know that. It's summertime in Jacksonville. It's August, man. Those temperatures climb 90, 95, 100. Oh, boy. Feels like 110. The sun's out, so protect that skin, man. Beach Dermatology wants to remind you, protect that skin. Thank you, Beaches Dermatology. Listen, floppy hats, long sleeve dry fit, sunscreen. If you're out there for lengthy periods of time, if you work out there, you know how to handle that. Drink lots of water as well, by the way. But Beaches Dermatology, beachesdermatology.com for all your skincare needs, all your skincare products. If something does show up on your skin, don't wait. Go get it checked out. It's easy to do. Just go to beachesdermatology.com. Find the location that best serves you. I go the one off Solano Road. I go see Dr. Metz, Dr. Boudreaux, Dr. Fader with the Mohs surgery. Those guys have been taking care of me for years and years and years, and I appreciate them very much. You will too. For all your skincare needs, all your skincare products, Beaches Dermatology.
Looking for an engagement ring that doesn't look like everyone else's?
Not every woman wants a cookie cutter ring that you find in every jewelry store around town.
Meet Ben Lupo, second-generation owner at Beard's Diamonds, who says a lot of couples come in today looking for something different, even a custom design ring. They come in with pictures or drawings, or sometimes they combine things they like from several rings into a one-of-a-kind creation.
We can really kind of put all of those notes into one piece and show her creation. If she likes it, we move forward. If not, we can change it however many times to make sure that we get it correct for her.
And here's the best part. Custom design rings at Beard's usually don't cost any extra.
You really have that ability to fully customize your ring without spending a ton of dollars as opposed to just buying something right out of the case.
So don't settle for a chain store cookie cutter ring. Come to Beard's for all the top designer rings, and where you can also create that one-of-a-kind treasure.
You get the ability to customize your ring and put your stamp on it however you want.
Beard's Diamonds in the St. John's Town Center. Online at beardsdiamonds.com.
Sent in, and Sporting Jacks breaks through first.
For the latest on Jacksonville's pro soccer team, join the Sporting Jacks Coaches Show, presented by Honda of the Avenues, every Tuesday night at 6 on 1010 AM and 1010XL.com.
At Orthopedic Specialists of Jacksonville, care starts with listening, one-on-one consultations, clear answers, and a plan built around you. Our orthopedic surgeons, sports medicine physicians, and rehabilitation specialists work together to treat injuries, manage chronic pain, and restore strength and mobility. From your first check-in to your personalized treatment plan, everything is designed to help you move forward with confidence. Orthopedic Specialists of Jacksonville, expert care, improving lives.
Man, I'm going to shoot straight with you. When you replace the windows, it's a big investment. It's a big financial commitment. You've got to be sure that you're aligned with the right company. And I'm here to tell you that investment deserves the straight answers you get at Cash Building Material. That's where I got them. Cash Building Material explained the options, answered my questions, or I better said Mrs. P's questions. Helped us find windows that fit my home and my budget. No pressure, just honest advice. They'll do the same for you. Cash Building Material. Before you buy windows or doors, get a cash quote. Search Cash Building Material and click on the Replacements tab. Cash Building Material. Windows and doors done right.
Jaguars fans, grab your passport. Open and fund a new Everbank Performance account for your chance to win the Everbank London Getaway Experience. One winner gets round-trip airfare for two, 4 nights hotel, and 2 tickets to the Jags game in London this October. Start your journey today at everbank.com/London. No purchase necessary to enter or win. Open to legal residents of the 50 United States and D.C. 18 and older. Entry period from 6/29 to 8/27/26. Get official rules and details at everbank.com/London Rules. Sponsor and administrator, Everbank N.A. Member FDIC.
And that concludes the Joe C. Jack of All Trades show. Tune in next week where I'll be installing my own French drain.
Joe, wake up, man.
Hey, John, I must have dozed off.
We finished those projects you started.
Whoa, my seamless gutters are actually seamless.
And they're connected into underground PVC drain lines.
And my sprinklers. Wow, look at that coverage.
Next time, just call me first, Joe.
I will, but I ain't singing that song.
Clearwater irrigation
and drainage too.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. And now, let's light up the Firehouse Subs 10-minute drill.
Hit it.
Yes! Goose Tatum. Sports concepts and rationalizations coming your way. We call it the 10-minute drill. At the end of the drill, we like to hand out a prize pack. This prize pack includes some wonderful things. And E will tell you now what the razzle dazzle is.
Live at the Florida Theater.
Oh, yeah.
It's Starship featuring Mickey Thomas.
Mickey.
And it's going down this Sunday, August 23rd, with special guest John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band. One lucky winner will win a pair of tickets at the end of the 10-minute drill.
Well, James Harden agreed to a new deal yesterday, and that deal puts him over $500 million in career earnings. He joins 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other cats over $500 million. Would you like to guess those 5? I think we've done this before.
Didn't LeBron get to $1 billion?
Yeah, LeBron's up there.
No, LeBron is second. LeBron is second in career earnings.
Second?
Mm-hmm.
Career. Oh, so this doesn't include because what I guess the word on a lot of these NBA guys is it's tied into their sneaker deal. So like when the team pays you 130, $50 million, you're really making 200 million or whatever. But anyway,
that's good. I'm glad.
You're just
it's
I know
hard
they
to
need it.
get by on 130.
No,
but if you get it up to 200, you're probably doing pretty
Paul
well.
George?
Paul George, that's right. He was 4th.
Okay.
Remember that one?
Oh, he's 4th. Yeah, we're looking for number 1 though.
Number 1. Right.
Most money of all time. How about Durant?
Durant, KD. He's $2 million ahead of LeBron.
LeBron James.
How much is that number?
591 to 589. Paul George, 516. There are 2 others.
Give LeBron credit for not knowing that number, or he wouldn't have signed for $4 million. Right? I mean,
well, KD's making probably 30, 40 this year.
Yeah,
still?
that's fair. I assumed that was
assuming
counting
he's
this year's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that with James Harden. That is got to be the most money ever spent on a non-champion winner in any sport.
Well, Paul George hadn't won a championship, has he?
And it's not as much as Harden?
He's more.
He's not Devin Booker, is it?
So is number 5. Number 5 has not won a championship, and he's made more than Harden, too. It's not Devin Booker. Devin Booker is a good guess, though. He's 10th.
Who is the other one?
The other 2 are Steph.
Steph's at over 500?
Yeah,
Okay.
532, and then Joel Embiid at 508. So
well, thing with Harden, dude. I mean, of all the most guilty, maybe you could argue that Paul George is similar, but Harden's the most guilty. That man picked and chose like the best all-stars in the league to play with, and couldn't win with any of them. He'll go play with KD. He'll go play with Donovan Mitchell. He'll go play with Joel Embiid and the Sixers. He'll go play with Kawhi and he went to all of them. He hopscotched the best 4 or 5 players in the league. Couldn't win with any of them.
Kids are going to school right now, so I won't unleash, but I have a couple 9 o'clock nasties for you guys today that need to be said. One of them is one of those.
Oh, dear.
One of them is one of those.
726.
Do you remember
Heartland?
Do you remember the FSU fan who's put the Seminole football program into the proverbial
Because of wouldn't eat the dog poop?
Yes. This one.
Do you know this story, E?
Oh, I don't.
Seminole, yeah. Do you know it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and the vagaries of it. I remember something to the effect of if this isn't
if they don't win this game, I'll eat dog food.
Oh, from the text line or something, right? Yes,
from Twitter.
I do remember that.
From Twitter.
They didn't win.
And
He
they went
never
missing.
ate it.
And he closed his account.
He closed his account
Yeah.
and he shut her down, and that curse lingers on Florida State.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Auburn fan is shot off his mouth. He goes under Chase Fralick's burner, and he has posted, and yeah. So anyway, this one will not happen, but I won't read it now. But I'll read it in the 9 o'clock if you remind me.
All right, bet.
It's a if this doesn't happen, I will. So there's that. There's also I've got news on Pumpkin.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, but
she's gone broke. That's the headline expected.
No.
1 week after flashing stacks, Pumpkin is broke.
I saw a 10-minute drill, so I'm bouncing around. That's the 2 9 o'clock nasties. There'll be more. But
Okay, and deer drill today as well. So hold on to your horses.
Yeah, but that's all coming up in the 9 o'clock hour. This is clean for the back
Correct.
seatigans.
Yeah.
But
we dignify it.
Bryson DeChambeau basically gave a conciliatory, I give up, I thought, we call them sound bites, a interview where he's talking to someone about Liv. He's out practicing, and if it works, but if it doesn't work, I mean, it's over. It's
they all
over.
know that. They're all jumping ship. They've
And
all
so
jumped ship.
hopefully,
Nicholson headed for the hills to hide.
Yeah.
Kepka is one of the best players on their tour. When they went over, he came back. I mean, it's over.
Oh yeah. But
and by the way, those guys John Rahm may come waltzing back in, but old Bryson, they're going to make him go through that DP tour like Patrick Reed.
Are they?
I do. He's playing a DP event. You know,
Mhm.
they made it sound like he shifted tours. He's just playing an event. Shout out, by the way, I looked at this. Minwoo Lee, I didn't even know this, is still alive in the Tour Championship.
Yes.
He's like 5th on the DP Tour's
wow.
Order of Merit. This dude must have been playing a lot of golf this year back and forth, huh?
Shout out to Scotty. He came out firing
What is
yesterday.
that?
I
What
look up,
was
he's
that?
4 over par. I'm like, oh boy, we got a little stakes game going on here. That's
Yeah,
not,
and it's up and down,
Your
man.
boy over here is pretty much just forfeited all his winnings.
I'm not. It wasn't a good first round for me. It's a long tournament, so
It's long.
it's 8 shots back. Can he win, or is it the sheer number of people that are over him that make it
It'll be
impossible?
tough now.
The problem now at that 600 mark, you got a guy like Rory, you got a guy like JJ Spawn
Yeah.
who's done it before. They're a little more accomplished than
Shout out
chasing down-
Rory with a good round.
Yeah, Rory just decided
Yes,
he wants
sir.
to play this week. One thing I'll say about Scheffler, and I wouldn't encourage going and putting money on him.
He'll be in the top 5.
Well, he's not a mail-it-in guy.
Yeah.
Like he'll keep
Right.
trying today.
Yeah.
And if he shoots 73 today, he'll try to shoot 60 the next day.
Yeah, he will.
He has that, but he's got to do what he did last Friday. He's got to go shoot like 62.
But he was not good early.
No,
man. He
and
was
by the way,
like
what was
4
alarming
over through 9 type thing.
and what was alarming was it wasn't just he didn't putt good, but it wasn't just the putter. He was
No.
missing the
Yeah.
ball. I mean,
Yeah.
he's all over the place.
Yeah.
It was unreal.
Very odd.
The claim ahead of FSU Boston College in September 2024.
Okay.
At 321 Knoll posted that he would eat dog waste from a red Solo cup with a spoon if the Seminoles lost.
Yes.
Final score, Boston College 28, FSU 13.
Yeah.
And at Seminole 321 Knoll deleted his social media presence entirely instead of posting the proof, sparking widespread mockery online, commentary from figures like Scott Van Pelt, and even a dramatic reading by Tucker Carlson. So yeah, there you go. Well played, 3-2. And so we could look at the date. That ultimately was what, a 2-10 season.
It's all gone down.
Last year they were 5-7.
It's not good.
So yeah,
It's hard to overcome something like
it's
that.
on you
with
at
the, with the
3-2-1
karma.
Knoll.
Yeah.
That's
the boys and the boys know 3-2-1 no. They'll tell you, they
Oh, they do?
I think so.
Okay, good.
All right, we're just warming up. 641-1010. Come kind, come courteous, come correct. One more time. What do they want to take home?
Live at the Florida Theater,
Live.
Starship featuring Mickey Thomas this Sunday,
Thomas, the
August
Mickey
23rd,
Thomas.
with special guest John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band.
Heck yes.
Hit me up right now for those tickets. That number, 904-641-1010. Holla at you, boy.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care. Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
I'm Frank Frangie with the Nimnik Nugget. The Jags are so good in so many spots, they're going to have a big year. But to have a big year, they've got to have a big offensive line that plays well. That's the only area now where they've had to shuffle so many players around. I think they'll get it figured out. I think the pieces, but they've got to figure out the offensive front. That's the question as we get closer to kickoff. I'm Frank Frangie for the Nimnik family of dealerships. Frank Frangie here. The deals at Nimnik Buick GMC have never been better. This month, save up to $16,000 off a new GMC Sierra truck, the kind I drive, and I love it. Or save more than $6,000 on a new Buick SUV. Plus, 0% financing for 60 months is now available. With the largest selection of new Buicks and GMCs in the region, why would you go anywhere else? Shop online at NimnikBuickGMC.com or head to the showroom off Phillips Highway. Great prices, great interest rates. Who takes care of you? Really takes care of you? Nobody but Nimnik. GMC, we are professional grade.
Hey, don't buy a diamond in Jacksonville until you check out Beard's Diamonds. Hicken here, you're going to see a much bigger selection. Higher quality than those chain store diamonds. You get a better price, too. Beard's is different, man. It's Jacksonville through and through. Locally owned, father, son for more than 40 years. The Lupos are great folks. Go say hello. They'll say hello back. They have a great reputation for value, honesty, and transparency. They take care of us, the locals. Free lifetime warranty, free maintenance, free sizing, free cleaning, free insurance appraisals. You don't get nickel and dime. They love our local heroes. Military, police, firefighters, nurses. You get 25% off every day, every purchase. Take my advice, visit Beards. Get to know the local owners. It's not just engagement rings. Beards has case after case of gorgeous everyday jewelry like tennis bracelets, pendants, earrings, fashion rings at prices that will kill the big box corporate chain stores. I say shop local, shop Beards, and get so much more for your money. Beards Diamonds at the St. John's Town Center.
Got a leaky faucet, a running toilet, a drain that's slowing down? If you've been meaning to call a plumber, now's the perfect time to call Duck Duck Rooter. Schedule any plumbing service during August, and while our technician is already at your home, we'll include a free water heater inspection. It's just one more way we deliver the Duck Duck standard. Honest recommendations, fair upfront pricing, and no surprises. If you're calling a plumber anyway, why not get a little bit more while we're there? When you're stuck, call the Duck. 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
It's the little things like a peach milkshake on a warm day that makes summer sweet. And now you can head to your local Chick-fil-A and enjoy a favorite summer treat again. Hand-spun the old-fashioned way, this refreshing milkshake features Chick-fil-A ice cream and peaches. It's the perfect cold treat to enjoy outside on a warm day or with friends and family after dinner. And it's here for just a limited time, so swing by your local Chick-fil-A and treat yourself today.
Jacksonville homes are selling, but it could take months and a low price, lower than you want to sell. It could. Doesn't have to. Getting top price means aggressive marketing, and Chad and Sandy Newman are the Jacksonville experts who've proven systems that are going to drive demand and sell your home. So if you need to sell now, Chad and Sandy get instant offers. Fast, easy, stress-free. Max price, they're going to aggressively market. And whether you're buying or selling, fast or max, Chad and Sandy have the proven plan guaranteed. How's this for a bottom line? Chad and Sandy guarantee your home sold at an agreed-upon price and deadline, or they'll buy it. No required costly repairs. Pick your move date, agree, and move on. Keith in Atlantic Beach. I wanted to move my parents closer. They needed a lot of help getting their home ready for sale. Finding a new one. Medical issues made things even more challenging. I called Chad and Sandy because I heard their stories on the radio. The Chad and Sandy team, compassionate and professional, and got the job done. My folks' home sold the very first weekend for $1.2 million. Call Chad and Sandy today.
For lost or broken keys or nearly any make and model of vehicle, call 722-1111 for
Instant Keys. Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you.
Hi, I'm Blake Bortles. People know I've always said if I wasn't playing football, I'd probably be on a construction site. So Next Gen Roofing finally let me live the dream.
Blake, why are you wearing a red practice jersey?
Always worn it for safety.
Right. Well, around here, the red jersey means you're the new guy, so you're in charge of garbage cleanup.
Perfect. I love garbage time. Always excelled in it.
It's not exactly what I meant.
Good thing Next Gen Roofing has real pros handling everything from family homes to large commercial buildings. Next Gen, teamed up with you.
Teamed up with you.
Jimerson Burr is a full-service, Florida-based commercial law firm that has experience and capabilities to handle any legal issue a business is confronted with. Learn more about what they can do for you at jimersonfirm.com.
1010XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch.
So I'm outside of the club and he think I'm a punk. So I go to my head and
I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared.
I told him, I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared.
What?
I ain't never scared.
Huh?
I ain't never scared.
Well, it's happened again.
What do you got?
Shout out to the fine sports fans there in Atlanta at the WNBA game last night. We got a Bilbo on the floor.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 7:37, man.
Yeah.
Save that for later.
Yeah, a fan is,
See, the
decided to-
boys want to know if you're stopping by to see the doctor and first caller Paul tonight.
Is the sky blue? Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
I want to make sure you're coming by to visit.
Don't worry.
All
Don't
right.
worry, Doc.
All right.
8 times this year.
Yeah.
You'll see.
I'm told on the text line that the Canada geese hunting season opens on September 5th.
Let's go.
I mean, do we need to do a little research here on just what exactly that entails?
Are we geese hunting in Jacksonville, or is that only in Canada?
I'm saying I don't know. I mean, I think it might be after yesterday's. Look, the Raccoon Nation learned what it's like to cross me. The geese came awfully close yesterday.
Ooh.
Okay, they came awfully close. I've never had the urge to eliminate them, but why am I coming home from a long day's work?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm having to wait to turn into my cul-de-sac and into my driveway, and I got these birds looking at me like I'm in the wrong.
Did you say a long day's work?
Yes. Long enough.
Jeff Prosser, I need you to tell me the top 4 teams record SEC football from the 2000s. Who are the top 4 from 2000 to 2009? The top 4 teams.
2000 to 2009. That's
Yes.
different.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's Florida.
Florida's 3rd.
Surprises me.
Well, this is kind of a caveat because the top 2 weren't in the SEC.
Oh, so Oklahoma, Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got that.
And then who would have been 4th?
I was just that's curious. I'm going to say probably LSU.
Very good. Yeah. Yeah. Those were the days.
And then maybe
Georgia.
I was going to say maybe Tennessee.
Then Auburn, then Tennessee, then Alabama.
Yeah. Bama until Nick Saban saved them.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
absolutely saved them.
So I saw an email yesterday from
email.
E, do you have the email from Taylor Dahl?
Which one?
Calling all artists.
This one hurts him a little bit, E.
No, I was, I was put out there like.
Yes, I do have that email.
Okay. You want to read it?
What is it? Because we're supposed to do this, right?
Well, no, it's but we can do it right here, and we'll get
Hey guys,
we can. That's for social, but we're the most social thing going right now.
We'll get somebody right here, right
sure.
now. Yeah,
definitely could get some money.
yeah.
It says, hey guys,
When we needed a tattoo, we got the tattoogan.
we did.
Came right in and got it.
You know, when we need someone to sing, we get a singer.
Sure.
Yeah.
When we need a comedian, we find a comedian.
Correct. That's what we do.
When we need a gator trapper, we get a gator trapper.
That's what we do.
So now we need something else. We need an artiste.
Yes, the email reads, hey guys, we're doing a contest for local artists to submit artwork for the mural in the studio.
So they're going to take out this this black background backdrop that we have. If you're watching on YouTube, then you would see, or if you've seen it. But yeah, they that's going to be.
That is a great idea.
Yeah,
by the
I wonder
way.
who came up with that.
Who came up with that idea? E?
Dan Higgins.
Well, the mogul. That's all he does.
Hick's been talking about a mural for months.
Oh, wow.
Since the backdrop went up.
Now, I want to throw this caveat to the artistes.
Okay.
Because I think what we're looking for, and again, I'm going to tell you what I'm looking for. And I'm not judging, but I wanted, we wanted Jacksonville.
He always loved that Love It or List It show, so he's going to be active in the design.
No, we want like
the bridge,
Jaguar, bridges, water, and Dan and Jeff in the corners. I mean, the couple legends, the caricatures. I'm just saying, the straw that stirs the drink ought to be in the painting.
Fair.
Is that correct? Like if you're going to have a little 1010 XL
that'll
thing,
never happen.
What?
If they put the two of us, they'll put the whole station. That's what they'll do. That's how they do it. Yeah.
It's time.
Okay.
It's time.
And there's a cash prize.
It's time to call it as we see it.
You want to be memorialized in the upper corners as forever.
Forever.
Yeah, until the mural changes.
Have we been here since day one?
We have.
Okay.
Every day.
E?
Hey, throw the boys on the mural, man.
There you go. But anyway, so if you're an artist, and I don't this, it can be like different kinds of artists, right? Like there's caricature type
for
stuff.
sure.
And
there's graffiti artists.
Graffiti
a lot
artists.
of different ways to do it.
Anyway, but what do you do? So we're kicking that off. So if you're an artist, man, you got a chance to get your work.
They're probably going to link you to social
forever.
Submit your mural for a chance to win cash and display your art.
Yeah, that's anyway.
Submit your mural.
So
I guess I'm not in the art scene. I guess that means you do what would be the mural on a piece of on a smaller piece of paper.
That would be my guess.
I don't know. Well, there'll be information on this on the social link.
Yeah, could you come over here to Beach Boulevard? I painted a mural on the side of this building.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I like that though. I like that mural idea. It's a hell of an idea.
What is a big picture of Trevor with just flowing blonde locks out to the side and up to the bottom? Yeah. If you were going to sit down and watch a baseball game,
yes,
just an average major league game that doesn't have the Mets involved,
okay,
but you're going to watch a game, would you rather it be 10-8 or 2-1?
It's not the Mets.
No. You're just sitting down to watch a game.
I can go either way, to be honest with you.
But you're a base. I think your average.
Most would say 10-8.
Yeah, right. Your average argument against baseball would be it's low scoring, and this automatic assumption that 2-1 would be more boring than 10-8. And in many ways, it might be more exciting.
Right.
I bring this up because as regular season matchups go, you don't get Mizrowski against Sale. And that's what happens today, Brewers Braves. So it's almost it's almost a regular season game worth watching. It's going to be a little bit more intensity. They're each of those teams are involved in that fight in the National League overall standings, at least for now. And man, kudos to the genius in Milwaukee who scheduled today's game at 4:10. Can you imagine the shadows with those two dudes throwing?
Oh, man.
Is there something less than a no-hitter that the two may throw?
Just close your eyes and swing.
Yeah, the Braves beat Mizrowski earlier this year. Someone homered off of him, maybe Drake Baldwin, but
He'll give up a homer now and then.
Yeah. Sale has been pretty just like automatic. The worst the dude's going to do is go like 6 innings and give up 2 runs. That's like his that's like his worst outing. So if there's a major league game we're tuning into that's not into the postseason.
That's a day game, you said?
And that's at 4 o'clock start today, 4:10, 4:20. I'm not sure what it is.
You
but,
and the King are getting together?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Watch this one together? You and the luncher?
That would be I wouldn't mind getting together for like the Saturday or Sunday, but I don't know about today. That's too stressful. Because it's that today will be one of those that it's like it'll be like a playoff game. A walk will be a rally. Because there's not going to be a lot of scoring. I know we won't hit we'll probably get no hit. That's my prediction. Can you win a game being no hit? But just for your other average baseball fan, then if you like exciting baseball.
Well, there was a 10-9 game yesterday. It was 5-4 in the ninth, and all of a sudden, the Cincinnati Redlegs center fielder decided to drop the third out. I mean, just a fly ball would have ended the game. They would have won the game. It was 5-4 at the time. They ended up letting in 5 runs. It was 9-5 or 10-5. They ended up 6 runs. And then they came back in the bottom and ended up losing by 1, 10-9. So quite a ninth inning yesterday, but one that, boy, those sting with you. They stay with y'all. I still remember Mets Yankees, our second baseman, dropping the third out when K-Rod was on the bump, nailing down the save, and God, it was brutal. So those stay with you for a long time if you're a fan. Per Adam Schechter, he says C.J. Stroud and the Texans are not close on a new deal. And then the boys are, I guess, either reporting or guessing or Stroud. Texans want him 50 to 55. Stroud wants 70. I don't know if that's true or not, but if the Texans offered me 50 to 55 to be the quarterback, I'd be just fine with that. I'd be, okay, let's sign that deal right now and go. But the Houston Texans were in the limelight last night because they were on national TV on ESPN taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. The funniest part of the whole game was when Mendoza got interviewed by Laura Rutledge. Did you see that?
He is just so goofy looking.
Oh, he's howdy doody. And he says at the end of the interview, he says, well, she goes, okay, well, thanks, Fernando. And he goes, yeah, tell Mr. Buck I said hello. Mr. Buck? Well, what about Mr. Aikman? Oh, he doesn't need it. He's a legend, but Mr. Buck, he might need a little love.
Yeah, he's a little.
But he's just so sappy and smiley and childlike.
It's
Peter
childlike.
Pan. Yeah,
it's like a grown up 12-year-old.
It's a.
Does he? I mean,
it's kind of a. I don't know. It's sort of lovable to me, but
the dude, he could grow a beard
different.
for a month and he maybe pop out one little hair on the end of his chin. He looks like a 12, like an advanced 12-year-old. It's amazing.
Did throw a pick 6 last night.
Yeah,
but they were playing the Texans. I mean, it's good growing pains for him. So just interesting to watch. We got to take a break. We'll come back. More football talk ahead at 7:47. Good morning, Jacksonville. This is The Drill on 1010 XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Feel the roar of the Jaguars. Preseason tune-up number 2 brings the Jags back to the bank. The Carolina Panthers, Friday night at 7:30 on the home of the Jacksonville Jaguars. 1010 XL.
Hey, Tommy Mack here. Every championship team needs a deep bench. At Tom Busch, we have new Mazdas, Minis, BMWs, Volkswagens, and a huge selection of quality pre-owned vehicles. Stop by today and see why more drivers put Tom Busch family of dealerships in their starting lineup.
Prosser here. You want to know 3 words you can live by? Job well done. Want to know 3 more? Custom tree surgeons. Those 2 go hand in hand. When summer storms come crashing through or hurricane winds start to blow, Custom Tree Surgeons is always on standby, doing it better than everyone else. No job too big or too small, and always job well done. With Custom Tree Surgeons, call Custom Tree Surgeons or visit them at CustomTreeSurgeons.com.
He's our Big Mac.
Woo! It's Smash Mouth football, baby.
Tom McManus brings his big opinions to Jaguars Today.
Every Friday morning at 10 a.m. on 1010 XL.
Protected by Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Call a timeout for the new Smoke and Honey Melts at Firehouse Subs. Choose flame-seared shaved steak or grilled chicken breast, peppers, caramelized onions, melted provolone, chipotle honey dressing, and mayo. All on a toasted sub roll, only at Firehouse Subs.
In this age of globalization, we've learned that bigger isn't always better. Ever tried to get phone help from a big corporation? From a real person? Good luck. That is what's so nice about Mike Merritt's Heating and Air. Unlike publicly traded conglomerates with headquarters in faraway cities, Mike Merritt's Heating and Air remains family-owned and operated by Mike, your neighbor. Mike Merritt has delivered hometown service, integrity, and pricing for generations. The big guys incentivize their techs to sell you new equipment. Mike's team emphasizes repair first. We only sell you equipment if your current equipment is worn out and beyond repair. And let's be honest about price. Small operations without much overhead can sometimes lowball your job, but you can't trust just anyone with a truck. They may be here today and gone tomorrow. Mike Merritt has been keeping North Florida cool for more than 3 decades. That's experience and dedication you can count on. Call today or see us on the web.
Florida license number CAC 050384.
This is the Mangler with WM. If your business needs a service provider, then you can trust WM as the most reliable national provider among collection and disposal companies. We offer customized service options to meet your business needs, including waste removal, recycling collection, and bulk item pickup. You can track and change your services easily with our MyWM app. With over 99% reliable pickup rates, you can trust WM to help your business. To learn more, go to WM.com/Duval. That's WM.com/Duval.
The experts at AMCO have been fixing cars for almost 60 years. Over that time, they've gotten more complex than ever. That's why our techs undergo rigorous training and certifications, so they can fix anything, including the most complicated repairs that come with some of the latest technologies. After 60 years, there's nothing we haven't seen or fixed. It's how we know cars inside and out.
Money tight? We can finance almost anybody. Find the AMCO transmissions nearest you at AMCOJacksonville.com.
What defines a hero? Dedication, loyalty, courage. Every day at AMCO, we serve heroes. For over 60 years, we've repaired and maintained the most critical public service vehicles. From complex transmissions to simple brake jobs with flexible financing and the extra safety precautions we need. The heroes we serve don't all wear uniforms. They're people like you. At AMCO, we're proud to serve all of you. AA MCO.
Family owned and operated in Jacksonville, Orange Park, St. Augustine, and St. Mary's, Georgia.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. This is your Duval Minute. Brought to you by Lift Power, your turnkey solution for all warehouse needs.
Great news for the Jaguars. Yesterday, they activated offensive tackle Cole Van Lanen from the PUP, or physically unable to perform list. Remember, he was signed to a 3-year, $51 million contract extension with $32.5 guaranteed as their starting left tackle just before the 2025 regular season finale. Then he got injured and he didn't play in the loss to Buffalo. Well, now he's back, and where will he play? Will he be the right tackle? Will he go back to left tackle? We'll see what happens. But the best guess is Anton stays at left and Van Lanen then becomes your right tackle. And that's your Duval Minute, brought to you by our friends at Lift Power. Lift Power, so good. Always on the lookout for experienced lift truck and dock and door technicians. Lift Power benefits, so good. 401k, company vehicle, paid training, sign-on bonus. Lift Power always voted one of the best places to work in Jacksonville for those reasons. They're also rapidly growing. They've been serving Jacksonville for more than 50 years. They're family-owned and operated. Great people down at Lift Power. You have a chance to be part of the family. You can learn a whole lot more at liftpower.com. Just go to liftpower.com. Hey! Oh!
liven this thing up a little bit, man. A little Pitbull involved in the party. That's a good concert, by the way, Pitbull. You get a chance to see Pitbull.
Yeah, he's a good entertainer.
Vibe, man. Well, our one of our many resident rednecks, but I certainly think that Clay County's finest, Mr. Tennessee, would qualify to fit the description. So he has sent me here from the Florida Wildlife, the Canada goose hunting season. Apparently, you can hunt Canada geese from September 5th to the 27th. Daily bag limit of 5, possession limit of 15, whatever that means. So there you go, boys. Go get them. You have. I'm going to be a little busy from the 5th to the 27th. I'm going to be doing some other stuff. Not going to be able to get the shotgun out and go get the geese this year. But, I mean, feel free to knock yourselves out and let's thin the herd here a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised, I guess, obviously, the place where they bother you is where they go. Hunting season's stupid. They all congregate now in the neighborhoods and the golf course places. They're not going to let you go shooting up like it's the Old West. You started this whole thing, man.
Well,
It's
I mean,
taken
I
over
didn't
now.
start it. I drove up, and there
Yeah,
they were having a
okay.
meeting. I don't know what to tell you.
All right. That's fair.
Clint Kubiak said he's not ready to name a starting quarterback for the regular season, despite sitting Kirk Cousins and having Fernando Mendoza start. I thought it was a no-brainer that Cousins was going to start.
Well, he said earlier that he was the starting quarterback. That's what they said at the beginning of camp. Now
We got another week. I don't want anyone to be comfortable in their job. It should always be that way for all positions, so let's keep going. You wonder if you're Kirk Cousins, you're like, jeez. I mean, he had to know, right?
I mean,
he
come
had
on,
to know.
man. This
taking-
one's the
This is a
Falcon
money
one's on the
grab,
Falcons. This
right.
one be on him.
Yeah, you went there. You know they're going to draft Mendoza.
They told
you know
that-
you know he's going to. Again, I told you, and I'll always say this.
It's never more than 2 or 3 weeks.
At most. Before October 1st, he's starting.
100%
Before, because they're not a good team, so
What's
they're not
the
going to win.
point?
Right.
Yeah, let him play. Let him
Right.
take his lumps. He's he's an older kid. He's fine. Put him in there.
Correct. That's also
yeah,
true.
100%. Who is going to be the starting quarterback when the Cleveland Browns take on the Jags in the season
Deshaun
opener?
Watson. Deshaun Watson.
I'm not so sure, man.
Wow.
Who do you want to be the starting quarterback?
Shedeur Sanders.
Right, from the Jags' perspective, I would say the same thing.
Yeah.
Younger, more mistake-prone. I just don't. The indications out of Cleveland. If you're
By the way, it's not that I'm scared of Deshaun Watson. I think he's the better of two not good options.
Well, and he has been incredibly underwhelming at camp. He's not gone out and just looked anything at all like the Deshaun Watson that they signed for all that guaranteed money.
He never has. Not in Cleveland.
Well, I know that, but still,
Never.
Being completely out of it for a couple of years, there's a hope, I would think.
No, the hope is when you're out of it for a couple of years, your skills diminish. He's toast, dude. They're just playing him because they got. I mean,
then why is there? Then why would he be? Okay,
because he's better than Shedeur Sanders.
Well, then, yeah, that would.
I'm pretty sure.
That we can't know for sure, though. And to get that answer, it would be no different than Fernando Mendoza. And when, by the way, did all
right? What
Dylan Gabriel go into witness protection?
That's a fair question.
What happened to
also.
him?
What was Deshaun Watson's contract, boys?
It was like 40 a year guaranteed.
Yeah, it was a lot of money.
It was
Fully guaranteed.
Okay, so
it was like
5 years, 230, fully
Well, yeah.
guaranteed.
So
and everybody, including the owners, were
like,
ticked
what are you doing? Yeah.
because it was fully
He
guaranteed.
started it. He's why
he started.
C.J. Stroud thinks he's getting 70.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, just to circle back to that's dumber than dumb. You're never getting 70. Are you kidding me?
Well, he'll get 70 if they go win a Super Bowl.
Okay.
He would, right?
Maybe, depending on how they win it.
Yeah.
but-
Didn't Kirk Cousins start it, though? Now, Deshaun got the big one.
Well, the guaranteed he did.
Yeah, no,
the guaranteed
Kirk
is
Cousins- did he get
it was the franchise tag they kept giving him.
Okay, 'cause I thought Kirk
No.
Cousins got like an $84 million fully guaranteed contract in Minnesota.
that ain't 230.
No, yeah,
all
right.
four-
Correct.
No one had ever gotten 5 years
right,
guaranteed.
right.
It was always 230, 70 million guaranteed.
Right.
This one was all guaranteed. Like,
Yep.
what are we doing? So anyway, regardless of that was the deal he signed. Now listen to what he's done in Cleveland since he signed that deal. This is the worst contract in the history of sport. Okay. He's played, 5 years. So it's 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. This is the last year. He didn't play in 25. In 24, he went 1-6 with Cleveland. 1-6 through 5 touchdowns and 3 picks in 7 games, people. In 23, he threw 7 and 4 in 6 games. In 22, he threw 7 and 5 in 6 games. He's thrown 19 touchdowns and 12 picks in a season, basically 6, 6, and 7. 19 games.
Well, the sad part is 19 and 12 in a season is a lot better than any other Browns have given him since they booted Baker Mayfield.
But this is a guy who, in 2020 in Houston, now he didn't play in 21. What was the 20? Oh, he was suspended, right? Yeah, he didn't play in 21. He didn't play in 25. He played half seasons in 22, 23, and 24. I mean, it's amazing because he's only 31 years old. But my gosh, I don't know why you would expect anything different. It's all right there in front of you. So the only way I could say is if you see anything, and again, if Shedeur Sanders can't take the job from this guy, it just goes, it's another strike against him. If you show me anything, I'll go with the young guy. Won't you? The young guy who has at least some potential. I think, you know, I don't know. It's weird. The whole thing's weird. But I think Deshaun Watson is going to be the starter. You say, though, maybe not.
Well, I don't know. Shedeur will start this week. I do know that if you pay attention to like the discussion debate shows, like the Tannenbaums of the world, I saw that he said they think he should, you know, move out the gate, go with Shedeur. It's like what is Deshaun Watson? The 1 in 1,000 that he's still a difference-making quarterback that can win a Super Bowl?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can make a stronger argument for Kirk Cousins to start in Vegas, or as strong an argument.
Yeah.
So
Kirk Cousins should much more start in Vegas if you want. Now, again, I'm big on the youth. I'm playing Mendoza. I drafted him number 1 overall.
Right.
You know, let's grow together. Here we go. You know, what are we going to, you know, and again, every now and then somebody will bring out the outlier. This guy waited for 2 years. Mahomes didn't start his first year. Mahomes would have been just fine his first year too, by the way, right?
Yeah, he got that one start at the end of the year. And I think he won that one.
It's just that they had Alex Smith. So,
correct.
All right, 8 o'clock hour coming up. Jags go tonight against the Carolina Panthers at the bank. Football is back in Jacksonville. Life is good. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. He's your knight in sporting armor.
I wish to appoint a new sheriff of Rottingham. My friend,
Ryan the Hacker Green.
He didn't get dressed up for nothing.
Giving you another reason to listen longer. After Rick Ballou, evenings on 1010XL.
Hey, gang, Hickett here. When it comes to trucks, the only name you need to know is George Moore Chevrolet. Man, our showroom right now, loaded off Atlantic Boulevard. Toughest, strongest, hardest working Chevy trucks around. Silverado after Silverado. Man, they're ready to work or play just as hard as you do. And, gang, I don't just talk about them. I got 2 George Moore Chevrolet trucks of my own, and they earn every mile, every job, every weekend. Power, dependability, style. If it's a truck you want, George Moore Chevrolet is what you need. Stop by the Atlanta Boulevard showroom today. See why truck people keep coming back for more. To George Moore Chevrolet, together! That's right.
This summer, Hard Rock Bet has the hottest baseball betting odds in Florida. Vig, juice, fee, whatever you call it, we're cutting it. It's the 10-cent summer sale. That's flat 10-cent lines for winner, spread, and over-under pregame bets. Same bets, better odds. This August, only on Hard Rock Bet.
Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Valid for money line, spread and over, under pregame markets with odds between -250 and +250 only. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists returns with their free bumps and bruises evaluation clinics this season. These free injury assessments are open to all schools and athletic programs. Saturday mornings through October 31st from 9 to 10 at Core Tech Sports Performance in Ponte Vedra, Preferred PT Fleming Island, and Brooks Rehab on Centurion Parkway and in World Golf Village.
Relieve pain and get back to life. SOS. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
CBS Senior Sports NFL columnist Pete Prisco spars with Frank and Hayes on The Frangie Show.
This guy must be quite the athlete, huh?
Thursdays on 1010XL.
You ever see him play?
Brought to you by Showtime Sports Cards and Collectibles.
Hey, it's Joe C. for Wingstop. Have you ever heard of a flavor rodeo? Now available at Wingstop.
Carolina Gold, a bold blend of tangy mustard barbecue, apple cider vinegar, and savory spices for the right amount of southern sweet and tang. And Jamaican Jerk, a rich barbecue sauce infused with chilies, thyme, cinnamon, garlic, nutmeg, and sweet molasses. Finished with a savory jerk season for an extra layer of flavor. Carolina Gold and Jamaican Jerk. Now that's a flavor rodeo for a limited time only at Wingstop.
Attention men and women. If you'd like to get your hair back, then you need to listen to some of our clients. John in Orange Park.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Call IHRS now at 904-777-IHRS. Find out how to grow your hair back with a free hair and scalp examination. Diane from Ponte Vedra.
Now I have what lotions couldn't give me. Thick, beautiful hair.
Hurry and receive a free hair and scalp examination and get 2 weeks of laser treatments for free. Call IHRS at 904-777-4477. Hairforme.com.
As a senior citizen, there's always celebrations around me, and that's why I rely on Kuhn Flowers as my go-to for birthdays, anniversaries, and weddings. Hi, Flying Jacko here. Visit the Kuhn Flowers showrooms for gift ideas that are sure to please.
It's about to get real. Training camp is on. Listen to 1010XL throughout the day for all the details and analysis of the passes, runs, and defensive performances. 1010XL's coverage of training camp is brought to you by Green Acres Sporting Goods.
Home of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
There's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Zero Rest. For the second preseason game, former Jag and NFL analyst Bucky Brooks looks for a different level of performance.
It's time to kind of turn it up. More violent, more physical. Got to have more edginess.
Jags keep shuffling the O-line, signing Timothy McKay after adding him to the 90-man roster earlier this week. Cole Van Lannon is also coming off the PUP list. At your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, I'm Sam Nelson.
At 8:05, it's 76 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned for more with the drill coming up next, right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, welcome back. 8 o'clock hour, 8:05. Good to have you guys along. Yeah, I got a question for you.
I'll let your boy.
Last year,
Uh-huh.
you aptly predicted the Jaguars to have a great season, if I remember correctly.
I did.
Mm-hmm. Is that correct?
That is correct.
What did you say they were going to be?
12-5.
What did they end up?
13-4.
13-4. Now, I'm just curious.
Uh-huh.
What did they do last year in the preseason?
It's a good question.
I think we went 0-2-1, didn't we?
You think that?
Oh, we went winless?
Huh?
Dang.
I thought we went 0-2-1. Is
that what we did?
Because we had a couple of undefeated preseasons in a row.
Mm-hmm.
I think last year they were 0-2-1. I think. And that's because I looked it up earlier. That's not committed.
Was it last year when
I don't even know who they play? I don't remember who they played.
Was it last year when Rourke made that crazy pass, or was that?
Or was that last year?
That was the Cowboys.
That was probably 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was the best play in preseason history.
Yeah, that was
of the Jacksonville
2 years.
Jaguars.
That was 2 years ago. That's back when we were winning preseason games. Pretty sure last year 0-2-1.
Point is,
okay,
it's preseason, man.
Look at that.
You don't remember it. You don't care. It doesn't mean anything.
Well, I tell you, it means less when you're good.
Yeah.
And it just does.
They were 0-2-1 last year.
From a fan's perspective, it means less when they're good.
Mm-hmm.
For one, you guys probably aren't playing as much as maybe normal.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I want the Jaguars personnel tonight to be what Liam and James and Tony think is the best combination, and where they should, how they should get ready for Cleveland in 3 weeks from Sunday. Is that where we are?
Right around the corner.
I mean, I think we're it's 2 weeks from Saturday for college, so 3 weeks from Sunday for the NFL. So I want them to do what
2024
3-0.
Couldn't be beaten.
Yeah, and the year before they had two undefeated seasons in a row.
Beat the hell out of everybody. Falcons 31-0, Bucks 20-7, Chiefs 26-13. We were the real deal.
Sure,
preseason champs. Just doesn't matter, dude.
No, like I said,
This farce that is the preseason.
It's important, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If those two, like, it's important for the coaches. There will be a roster spot or two decided in the next 2 weeks.
It's not important for the coaches. It's important for the players.
Well, okay.
Right. There's a player, like you said, there's a player or two who, you're fighting for your NFL life.
For sure.
For
sure. And those
Austin Trammell.
This is why it's important for the players. Often it's those bubble guys that you make the wrong decision. You look up in 2 or 3 years and he's starring somewhere. Happens.
Yeah.
We've made that mistake, and
Sure.
James Harrison's a great example. He's
Yeah.
probably maybe the most famous, but he bounced back and forth between Baltimore and Pittsburgh a couple times before he stuck.
Yeah, it happens.
I have a. You brought up the NBA earlier. I was going to say.
I did.
I was going to say.
Knicks in 5. Knicks in 5.
Hawks in 35. I was going to save this for BPY because I thought he'd be able to help you guys.
Mm-hmm.
But we've learned that we're not going to have him today, so we'll reschedule. Obviously he'll return next Friday.
Mm-hmm.
But my boy Dennis Schroeder, a former first-round pick of the
Denny
Atlanta Hawks, was traded earlier this week, and it's not just a throwaway deal. This dude has averaged double figures everywhere he's been, and he's been a lot of places now, and that is the topic for today's pop quiz. But we're going to do it different, okay?
Okay.
We're not going to do this silly.
By the way, does he have a kid who plays or no? Is that somebody else?
Schroeder?
Yeah.
Schroeder? No, he doesn't.
No, it's not him.
He's not old enough.
Okay, go ahead. Forget
Anyway.
it. All right.
So, I'm going to tell you that this will be NBA team number 12.
Wow.
For Dennis Schroeder. So, I'm gonna go. We're gonna play a little game that I like to call Cap. Okay.
Ooh, that's Cap.
So you tell me how many of the 12 can you get, and then Dan will counter until one of you calls Cap on the other.
All right.
I can.
How many are you?
I can get 6 teams.
Okay, Dan can get 6 teams. So you either say you can get 7 or you call Cap.
Oh, can't we go back and forth?
I was going to say I could get 7.
He says he can get 7.
You can get 7.
Now you either you say you can't get 7. Or,
I can get 8.
Oh, he gets 8 of the 12.
Stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
Let's go.
All right. Without a miss, you're going to get 8 of the 12 teams that Dennis Schroeder has played for. This will be tough. My son is a way more in-depth Hawks fan.
Hawks.
That's more right there.
But we didn't go blazing through them. I mean, we forgot one. There's one we didn't get to. All right, Hawks are indeed one of the 12. The Dirty Dozen for Dennis Schroeder.
Celtics.
The Celtics. He played 21 and 22.
Lakers,
part of 22 and 23. He actually played for the Lakers twice, so 2 stints with the Lakers. That's 3. Think about
Cleveland.
Cleveland is 4. Where did he just get traded? Do you remember?
That was like a 3-way trade. I don't remember. Sacto.
He played.
I know he played for
Sacto, 25 and 26. That's 5.
Does the Germany national team count?
That does not. Does not.
I need 3 more.
Yeah, we're on 5.
Now look at NBA teams, please.
Sure, you can. Just You look at here. This is where you look at teams and they all look the same.
Yep.
You could
I know.
You get to the point where I could see him playing for like 18 different teams.
Hold on.
And I would give you some of the examples, but I don't want to because it would eliminate them.
No, shush.
It's gonna go down to the wire.
Okay, how many do I got?
You've got 5.
5 of them things.
Name the ones I got.
You got the Hawks, the Celtics, the Lakers, Cleveland, and Sacramento.
I think he did a stint. Oh, God, now you're right, because I see him in these uniforms. Oh, okay. Houston
Rockets for a small sliver of the 2022 season.
I just remember Houston.
He played for 3 teams that year of the 2022 season. But yeah, Houston, that's 6. We're at 6. You need 2 more to win the Stop the Cap game.
Stop the cap! All right, we're getting into guessing zone here. I think Toronto?
22 seasons in Toronto. That's 7. 1 more is all we need, and you've got still, 5 out there.
I'm almost. He had to play for these guys, but I'm worried that I'm going to get this wrong. But if I get it right, I am the first initial winner of Stop the Cap. I'm a champion. And I'm going to go with the Los Angeles Clippers.
Cap! Yeah! No, you didn't get it. No, you missed it. Yeah.
No!
Yeah, again, it's very easy to see him in that Clippers uniform. Here's where it went. I thought you might get the second where he got traded to, but I guess as a Hawks fan, I remember.
Where'd he go?
That's where he played the second longest in his career. He went from the Hawks to Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah.
So with them for 3 years. Then he went to the Lakers for a year, then the Celtics for a year, Rockets.
He won a championship with the Celtics, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Rockets mid-year. Then back to the Lakers for a second stint, Raptors for 2 years, the Brooklyn Nets for a stint. Golden State, he was there 2 years on Golden State.
When?
Sacramento, Cleveland, and he just got traded to Charlotte.
Charlotte, that's it.
But I could have told you
I should have got
the
that.
Utah Jazz, the Washington Wizards, the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Suns, I almost guessed.
Suns.
I almost guessed.
I was trying to
Suns.
picture that patch of hair in the uniform.
Yeah.
Fair. I'll give you something else about Dennis Schroeder to his credit. Better than you think.
Yes.
Like every year, he's never had like a bad year. He's his worst year is double. Like I want to say it was double. Here we go. He averaged 3 points as a rookie, and then again for 1,000 years since 10, 11, 17, 9, 19, 4, 15, 5, 18, 9, 15, 4, 14, 4, 10, 9, 12, 6, 13, 7, 14, 6. Bounce back 18.4, 10.6, 10.8, 12.8, 13.7.
Yeah, he's a
steady,
instant
solid
offense. Put him in the game.
That's got to be close to the most teams, isn't it? It's got to be. Like the most teams that anyone's played for.
Let's look.
You know who played for a lot of teams?
Ish Smith, 13.
I'll give you another one. That dude that played for the Lakers, McClary's nephew.
Ish Smith.
Ariza. That dude played everywhere, too.
Ariza, yeah, he did bounce around.
Several notable journeymen played for 12 different teams over their careers. Chucky Brown.
Yeah, old NC
Jim
State.
Jackson.
Jamal Crawford played for a lot of teams,
Tony Massenberg. Joe Smith. Garrett Temple.
Yeah, Joe Smith deserves better than to be on the 12-team list.
Yeah, Joe Smith is number one overall
pick.
pick.
He's a good player.
Yeah, he deserved more than that.
Number one overall pick.
He had some good years, too, when he first came into the
Who
league.
is Ish Smith?
Joe Smith. Can I get a college for Joe Smith, please?
Oof.
Is it Arkansas?
Nope.
Is it, it's not Purdue.
Maryland.
That's right. Ish Smith.
Yeah, Ish is, he bounced everywhere.
You remember Ish?
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember Ish.
Won an NBA title in 2023 with the Nuggets.
And but Ish played for the,
Ish.
I can name, Ish played
Ish with a dish.
Ish played for the Magic. Ish played for the Sixers.
Yeah.
Ish played for Detroit.
Pretty much throughout every team you're going to get.
No, but Ish played for Detroit, 100%.
Yeah. Rockets, Grizzlies, Warriors, Magic, Bucks, Suns, Thunder, 76ers, Pelicans, Pistons, Wizards, Hornets, and Nuggets.
Smith.
I
could have given you a certain Hornets. I could have given you, and then they would have been guesses. All right, let's take a quick time out. It's a GFL Friday. You are tuned in to The Drill.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Welcome to the circus.
You are not a monster.
1010XL.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Hey, longer days, warmer nights, and a backyard that brings everyone together. Spring and summer in Florida mean pool days, backyard barbecues, and night swims under the stars. Hicken here, and for nearly 50 years, Surfside Pools has been creating the backdrop for life's best memories. Weekly service and repairs. Thank you, Surfside Pools. The Hicken Pool, always looking Caribbean blue. Remodels, commercial maintenance, new pool construction, of course. There's always one going up in the bay, courtesy Surfside Pools. Surfside does it all. You ready to float happy? SurfsidePools.net. Or call 246-2666, 246-2666. There's Surfside Pools. Summer starts here. License number CPC 044080.
If you've been dealing with backups, strange smells, or soggy spots in the yard, your septic system is trying to tell you something. This month, save $500 on a new septic system installation from Duck Rooter. As the only master septic contractor in Northeast Florida, we'll handle everything, from the required permits and inspections to the complete installation. Stop hoping. Start fresh. When you're stuck, call the Duck. 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com. Financing is available.
High school football's big on the First Coast.
Look for Hackers' weekly high school power poll on the social channels of 1010XL and on First Coast Football Friday.
I'll rank the top teams.
Flavored by Flame Broiler, Simply Healthy.
Yo, what's happening, football fans? It's your main man, E to the T. And it's almost time to draft your team and kick off another season. This year, take your fantasy football draft party to Twin Peaks, where cold drinks, made from scratch food, and wall-to-wall TVs make your lodge the ultimate draft day headquarters. Round up your league, grab a table, and get ready for some picks, the rivalries, and the full season bragging rights. Whether you're defending a title or drafting for the first time, start your fantasy season at Twin Peaks. Book your fantasy football draft party at your local lodge today.
Calling all fun-loving citizens of Northeast Florida. Freedom Boat Club needs your help. Lisa the botanista has gone missing. She left a note that said gone boating. But here's the thing. Freedom Boat Club has 4 local locations. Julington Creek, Jack's Beach, and 2 in St. Augustine. And over 400 locations across the world. That's a lot of water to cover. Is she water skiing on the Ozarks, whale watching in the Pacific, or island hopping in Spain? Or hiding right here at the Black Creek Rope Swing? Or docking at the Conch House? Wait, has anyone checked Fort George Island? Too much to do on the water. So Freedom Boat Club is offering our best discount of all time, so you can help search. You simply make your reservation, show up, and have fun. I gotta go. I'm hopping on a boat to the fish camp for live music and lunch. Maybe I'll find the botanista there. Or better yet, maybe you'll join us with the best discount ever and enjoy boating made simple. Don't blame us when you start playing hooky too. Visit freedomboatclub.com.
Hey everybody, Mike Dempsey here. On September 2nd, DraftKings Game Day arrives with massive deals, exclusive deals, and an all-day celebration for sports fans. The DraftKings Sports app is now live in all 50 states, including right here in Florida. DraftKings Game Day is the kickoff of a new season, a new era. Remember this date, September 2nd. New DraftKings customers sign up with code 1010XL, spend $5 to get $150 in rewards within 14 days. That's code 1010XL. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Event trading offered by DraftKings Predictions, a CFTC registered introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click to claim. Issued in non-withdrawable predictions dollars that expire in 1 year. Ends August 23rd. Terms dkng.co/predictions promo. Nationwide based on sportsbook predictions and free-to-play sports contest availability. Varies by state.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
We have the winner for the mural, by the way.
All you had to do is send one in with caricatures of us, and it gets the immediate thumbs up.
It's terrific work. It's got all the teams, all the logos. It's great.
Yeah. I'd be happy to be represented in today's garb. I got a Braves cap on. Mr. 10 sent me a text. He doesn't like the Braves hat today.
No?
Mr. 10, this is what I'll say to you, friend. This Braves hat's a winner. This is the hat. Go find me a hat from the last week that got you a win. This hat got a win last night. It was homage. So whatever hat, if tonight's hat can somehow bring a W, or this afternoon's hat brings a W, then we'll switch it up tomorrow. How's that? Is that fair?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds fair.
Sounds terrific.
Jacob deGrom's second fast 2,000 strikeouts, and I think deGrom will be the case study. He'll be the trial balloon, or maybe Felix already has been that, but of how analytics get you into the Hall of Fame now, because his overall counting numbers are going to be
should not be in the Hall of Fame,
way down the list. But I don't know how you can win. Well, listen, his argument will be second fastest to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
He's 38 years old.
I get it. Still the second fastest, second fewest games. It's because of the injuries, and they'll use that as a reason why his counting numbers aren't as high.
But injuries matter.
Is he less than 100 wins? I think he was less than 100 wins for a while.
He might be. He might be right around.
Yeah, that's a tough sell. But 2 or 3 size. back to back.
Yeah.
And both were like 10-win years, weren't they?
10 and 11.
Yeah, that's just when I think when they started giving awards for those numbers, then I think we got to assume down the line that the Hall is going to be similar.
105 wins.
Yeah, with 9 this year. So he went into this year without 100 wins.
Yeah.
Just, man, look at that stretch from 2020 till last year.
Oh, yeah.
38, 40, 45 starts in 5 years. Ugh.
I mean, he didn't pitch for Texas for 2 years, and he's pitched the last 2. He's not the same anymore, obviously. His ERA is now at 3.77. He was always under 3, you know.
Sure. Well, his Cy Young, the 10 and 9.
I could see that.
The 11 and 8 he shouldn't have won.
No.
He had a 2.43 ERA.
I can see the 1.70, 32 starts, 10 and 9, 217 innings. It wasn't his fault. He was 10 and 9.
That's fair.
That one I'm okay with.
And I'd also have to know what the other numbers were in the league. Who were the other pitchers?
Mm-hmm.
I remember quibbling with 10 and 9 because it's only 10 wins, but that doesn't seem as egregious now, where baseball is gone and how analytically driven it is. But yeah, I didn't remember 38 already, huh? I say already. He's been in the league, but
yeah,
he got up there a little late. This is where you'd like to get him up at 21 or 22 because his first year was 14, so it's his 12th year. He's already 38. Didn't get up till he's 26, 27, and it came right up and was successful.
He beat Mad Max Scherzer the year he won, 10 and 9 year. Mad Max was 18 and 7 through the same amount of innings, though, and his ERA was 2.53.
And that's the 10 and 9. I don't
have a problem with that.
The 11 and 8
he
is
beat
the
Aaron
one.
Nola, Kyle Freeland. Those guys were the ones.
And by the way, his WAR that year was 9.6. That's outrageously high.
Yeah.
But what about the two? That one I don't have a problem. I remember being bothered more than next year when he only went 11 and 8, and his other numbers were a little worse. He threw less innings, had a higher ERA.
2019. He beat out Hyun-Jin Ryu of the Dodgers, who was 14 and 5 and threw 22 less innings, and his ERA was about the same, a little lower.
No.
Max Scherzer again was 11 and 7.
Is that a shortened year? No, he got 32
Strasburg
starts.
was 18 and 6, but his ERA was 3.32 that year.
Mm-hmm. Who won that year? Did the Mets win? Were you a playoff team in 2019? Because that kind of matters if he's winning games. So that's it. You just gave me that. Yeah,
there was nobody who stood out.
Yeah, that wouldn't win the Cy most years. He caught 2 years in a row. Where
he did.
I mean, like that wouldn't. Out. Yeah, if you had Mizrowski or
I saw a thing yesterday
that
said Strasburg and Rendon's contracts were coming to an end this year. I mean, both of them were disasters.
Rendon, bro. Sean Murphy is our Rendon. He just can't stay healthy at all.
But yeah,
Austin Riley drove in both yesterday. That was nice to see. So we exploded. The hottest team in baseball right now, the Atlanta Braves, exploding for 2 yesterday. And this tells you want to know how bad my mush is right now at Truist.
Mm-hmm.
3 of the last 4 starts, Grant Holmes has gone at least 6 innings of scoreless baseball, including 6 no-hit innings yesterday. The one game tucked in between, that was a game I was at Saturday night where he gave up 8 and 3.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Honest question, you guys think PCA is definite MVP this year since Ohtani isn't pitching much? I think he's going to win it. Yes, I do think he's going to win it.
And I would vote for him. Sometimes who you think is going to win and who you think can be different, but I would.
Still got 40 games to go, and the one thing about PCA is he is streaky. So if he went in the tank, say for 6 weeks, then he might be, he could lose it. But yeah, it's tough to go against him.
Can it still be determined at all by what happens down the stretch? In other words, if Kyle Schwarber ends up with 55 home runs and they chase down the Braves.
Yes.
Wasn't Schwarber second to Ohtani last year?
I think he was.
Schwarber just doesn't he's too much a one-trick pony. Like he's got 37 home runs, only 15 doubles. Olsen, 36 homers, 31 doubles.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Alvarez, 36 homers. Olsen, the only guy with 30 homers and doubles. He's had a great year, too. He really could be in the MVP conversation. He might be third, mightn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Behind Ohtani and PCA?
Yeah. I'm just looking at the numbers. They're very close. Shohei's WAR 6.8, 133 hits, 30 home runs, 291, 82 runs scored, 80 RBI, OPS 942, OPS plus 159.
Well, it is fair that we're judging Ohtani against an Ohtani standard. His numbers across the line are just as good. He's got, like you said.
He's got the same. They got the same numbers, and then if you throw in the pitching, it's still Shohei. That's why I always have a hard problem with it.
As an offensive player, Shohei is well behind in WAR. He's 3.8 as an offensive player.
Oh, okay.
7.8 for PCA. You know how I feel. Either be good enough to win the Cy Young, or I don't think you're that much better than just an average. When it comes to added value. How many starts did he make anyway? 10.
14 starts. He's 8-2. He's got a 1.79 ERA this year. I mean, he's thrown 85 innings. I mean,
it probably hurts.
That should mean something.
It would mean a lot more if he didn't play for the Dodgers.
Yeah,
it would. I mean, it does mean something. I guess it does speak to your value. But unless it's a year where he makes starter starts, ace starts, 30 starts in a year, then I think it would take that to put you over the top. Unless unless there's no one close.
I don't have a problem.
It feels like I do. It gets to this point, and I'm guilty of it. It feels like you look for someone else to win it.
Correct.
Just tired of Ohtani, and I'm not giving extra points for a 10-start pitcher.
He's been. He won it in 21. He won it. He was second in 22. He won it in 23. He won it in. He didn't. Did he not play in 24? Why is this not listed? Or didn't pitch in 24? Won it in 25. Was he won? How many MVPs has he won? 4?
I thought it was 4, but
real quick.
He's won 2 straight in the National League.
Yeah, he's won 4. 3 in a row he's won.
In the National League?
No, he's won every year he's been with the Dodgers. 2 years.
Yeah. In the year
he
before.
Won 2 with the Angels, and he finished second in 2022.
Yeah. That's an incredibly dominant run.
So you're right. Yeah, you start looking for others.
You do. And at the end of the day, this is where you quibble with what is most valuable.
Right.
If there were a best player in the league, it's Shohei, and it's by a mile, and it's every year if you're being honest, no matter who your favorite player is and how good or valuable they are.
He's very valuable to the
Dodgers.
Let's
talk to Skinny on the other side. We're way heavy here, so have him stick through the break. We'll get to that and more. It is a GFL Friday. That's Green for Life. Trust them for all your commercial roll-off needs.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
Jacksonville's been wonderful to Beards and my family.
Meet John and Van Lupo, first and second generation owners at Beards Diamonds.
We're always looking to make the shopping experience better for the consumer and grow with Jacksonville.
We're here to do whatever we can to make people happy. We want them to feel comfortable with their purchase.
Beards Diamonds, not another corporate chain jewelry store. A Jacksonville original with non-commissioned experts to guide you, educate you, and help you celebrate those milestones.
We get to be with people in the most important decisions in their life. So it's a wonderful feeling at the end of the day.
So if you're getting engaged, celebrating a special anniversary, or looking for that perfect gift, relax and enjoy the experience at Beards, knowing you are guaranteed the best price, the best value, the best warranties, and the best experience in the jewelry industry.
There's no competition that we can't compete with or beat.
Beards Diamonds, happy to be here for 45 years and counting. In the St. John's Town Center and online at beardsdiamonds.com.
Picking here, or maybe you should call me Dreamfinders Danny. Look what Dreamfinders is doing again, an amazing 4.99% fixed interest rate. Now's your chance to lock down the rate and get in the game. You heard me right, a 4.99 fixed interest rate on select move-in ready homes. Visit dreamfindershomes.com for sales event information and get in the game. Interest rate available on select move-in ready homes. Restrictions and limitations apply. Go to dreamfindershomes.com for more details.
Hey friends, Jason Parker here with Performance Painting. Have you ever stored a gallon of leftover paint, opened the can years later, and it's rusty, crusty, and unusable? Next time, secure the lid tightly to ensure no leaks and store the can upside down. Oxygen can't get to it, therefore no rust and no crust. If you'd like more tips or have a question about a project, we'd love to help. Go to performance-painting.com. Performance Painting. Prepare, protect, preserve.
Performance Painting.
Hey there, poker players. The World Poker Tour is here at Best Bet Jacksonville from now until September 9th.
This year's WPT series is bigger than ever with 14 tournament events, huge payouts, Best Bet Live featured events, and over $1.5 million in guarantees.
That's right. Get in on the poker action and excitement and win big at Best Bet Jacksonville. See all the details at bestbetjax.com. That's bestbetjax.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Baloo here for Smoonez Vision. Why Smoonez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smoonez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smoonez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smoonez is fellowship-trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmoonezVision.com today. Here you can see.
This is Frank Frangie. Planning a summer road trip? Before you load up the family and hit the highway, make sure your tires are ready for the miles ahead. Big Chief Tire now offers special online-only tire pricing, giving you access to the best tire deals when you shop through their website. It's an easy way to save money and drive with confidence this summer. Shop online and schedule installation at WeKeepJacksRollin.com. Your next road trip starts with the right tires.
All right, welcome back to the show. We're rocking and rolling here on a Thursday. It's 8:34. Good morning, Jacksonville. The legendary Hall of Famer himself, Skinny, is checking in. Hello, Skinny.
Fellows, good morning. I'm coming up for air, one of my few occasions. Listen, I may have advocated 10 or 12 years ago for a goose hunt on your air. And much like the national debt, it's kind of just sneaked out of control. I mean, it's way out of control. And since I'm your neighbor on Bowden Road,
yes, sir,
I think you guys get behind this. And I think we should have an assigned hunter to take care of the problem up and down Bowden Road. I mean, you guys miss it because it comes in so early. But I think Jeff Loggeman would be the guy.
I think we could even give him a title, maybe even produce some sort of online program. We'll call it Drill Hunter. Huh? We'll just get a good, solid, dramatic music. We'll put some camo and some face paint on our guy, and just send him out to take care of the problem. I'm down with that.
It's long past due.
I can see I can see him chasing after you, Skinny. You're out there on your just morning constitutional, trying to mind your own business, and they take a disliking to you.
I'm like you guys. I'm up so early, I don't have to deal with them.
Okay.
I tell you, just between the light at Salisbury on Bowden now, right around the corner from you guys almost.
Yeah.
Down to the one at South Point Parkway, there's a crossing there that you might get 20 or 25 of them. And invariably, it's during the morning rush hour. And these people are getting a little crazy. I think a woman got arrested 2 or 3 weeks ago for running over a few of them.
Yeah, they're ill-mannered is what you're saying. They don't have good manners either. They're not very considerate at all. I had 23 of them in my yard yesterday when I got home out of nowhere. Hicken put some sort of voodoo, mojo on me. I've never seen more than a couple in my yard, but yeah, there they were. And to the point, I was filled with urges of rage and feathers flying, but I kept a cooler head.
Guys, today is momentous. I'm advanced enough. In fact, I'm not answering to old anymore. Old sounds too Germanic.
Uh-huh.
I am now aged.
Aged?
Aged.
Wow. The aged one. Okay.
I'm an aged person.
You're the aged skinny bastard is what you are.
Well, anyway, today, and I'm going to tie this into Darren Ravel and his memorabilia business.
Mm-hmm.
60 years ago today, Crosley Field,
yeah.
Cincinnati, John Paul, George, and Ringo on the last week of their last tour.
Huh.
The reason that Darren Ravel's outfit, and the only person that I know that might have a couple of stubs to that, would be my ex-wife, who was along on the trip, not my date. But anyway, this was the only concert that was actually scheduled on the 20th in the evening. and a big storm blew through Cincinnati. They had the stage was covered at second base, but it wasn't big enough, and the rain was kind of coming sideways.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only concert that was ever postponed in their entire years of touring. So illness didn't stop one, outside didn't stop one. That's the only one. And if she happened to have Stubbs, and she used to keep everything, you guys are familiar with the memorabilia section where Darren Lavelle has built a business on ticket stubs since they don't exist anymore.
Okay.
If you've got the right unused ticket or the right stub, guys, we're talking about tens of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, it's
There's
crazy.
A guy that had a used ticket to a Rocky Marciano heavyweight fight. This thing bought six figures.
I don't understand the value of money. It just seems to be completely disconnected from humanity.
Too much of it floating around. Anyway, good luck tonight. I think the Jags going to be okay. I look at that November slot, guys. 3 straight on the road and 4 out of 5 on the road.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a tough hurdle.
Yeah, it's like every schedule. By the time the season ends, it's hard to find an easy one. The Patriots did a year ago, but for most of the time, it's tough sledding from start to finish. Skinny, appreciate you, my man. Stay well. We'll talk soon.
Skinny, Kentucky Jeff says hello. He's listening. He's glad you're still kicking.
Well,
the aged one.
The aged one.
Tell Kentucky Jeff he's got a hot seat you know where waiting on him. Yeah.
I like Kentucky Jeff's got 2. He's got Skinny and Slim. He has both of those in his life.
He does.
Two very
Kentucky faithful.
Sure.
Yes.
The bluegrass state.
Nothing like it.
Yeah. Except basketball has kind of gone a little sideways there.
Uh-huh.
Right? We're used to a little bit more basketball success up there than what they've been having. So the NFL, am I getting this right? The NFL stepped in and fined the Cowboys and the Saints for their brawl?
They did.
I mean, if I'm an owner, buddy, this is coming out of someone's check. I don't coach. I don't know how to, Shotty, come in here. It's Jerry. Come up to my office. What's this $500,000 tab I got? Well, you take this. I ain't paying this. That's coaches. Just, ain't nothing to do with me. Yeah, you can't keep your guys from getting a $500,000 fine. Then you're going to pay the $500,000 fine. And I don't know. Obviously, I don't think it works that way.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe this will be the final straw, and they'll stop with that stupidity. All it takes is one dude to throw the punch, break his hand. It's coming. Keep doing it every day. It's going to happen.
I don't get it. They're throwing haymakers,
It's
too.
dumb. I mean, and in fairness, that one between the Cowboys and the Saints, those boys were throwing helmets at each other.
Suplexing.
Yeah, that guy. And then you learn. You remember that guy, Scott Steiner?
Oh, yeah. Big Papa Pump.
Yeah. Wasn't he just like a round muscle?
Oh, gosh. Yeah, he was a big walking steroid.
But then the Bengals and the Bears, they got into a scuffle yesterday. Joe Burrow says he got into it for the first time since college. But the big piece of video yesterday was the PR campaign, the photo op between A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
They did a picture?
Well, no, they met after practice and hugged and, smiled and talked for a few minutes and then went on their own way out of earshot. I could just see it. It's like the Anchorman close. You see him smile and say, I hate you so much. Thanks a lot for not inviting me.
Why didn't you come to my wedding?
Yeah, right.
Great story. Great happiness and joy. Congrats to Posty, our guy Posty, still the only man with a face tat who's never been to or gone to jail.
Here we go.
What's he done?
He's engaged.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, good for him. It's not Jelly Roll's ex, is it?
No.
Okay,
Posty
good.
got she's a beautiful young lady.
Okay.
Christy Lee.
Hello, Christy.
She's sporting about a 20-carat rock on her ring, on her
Posty's
finger.
got some of that cash now.
Yeah, Posty got that money on.
He's done well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a fashion stylist, Christy Lee. I don't know much about her. A massive oval cut engagement ring. Don't know if she got it at Beard's. Not sure. May have.
I'm guessing fashion stylist. She says, Post, wear that one tonight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Post ain't got no sense of style.
Post, he got. How many of those tats are all? He's going through the removal.
Is he?
Did you know that?
No. Well, you told me yesterday.
Yeah, no, he's going. I mean, I in fact, look up and see if there's not some forms of the after. I don't know if they've. Like, he had him everywhere, didn't he?
Is Posty, again,
Post Malone, we're
excuse
talking
the ignorance, is Posty got any culture in him?
No, he's a white dude, I think.
Totally? Okay. He's Mendenhall, our team? All right.
He's on your side.
Okay.
I mean, Posty.
What is it? The culture loves him, though, right? He's in with the culture. Huh? Okay. I'm just checking.
Why are you stirring up this divisiveness?
There's no divisive. We're all together here. Just checking which
Anything
team
missing yet?
when we compete.
No, give me a story. Don't just look at a photo. You don't know where that was.
Let me look at it. Yeah,
that could have been yesterday's photo.
Post Malone and Christy Lee are engaged.
Well, good for them.
They had called it quits for a little while.
Well, maybe that's what I remember.
He popped the question Tuesday in Utah. Bunch of friends flied out for the special occasion. Posty started seeing Christy in early 2025. Not long after separating from his former fiance toward the end of 24. Nothing says we're back like a big old diamond.
Nothing says breaking up with a fiance in late 24 and having another one in early 25 either.
Posty wants he's ready.
Ready to settle down?
I got something for you, Jeffrey.
What you got?
It's that Post Malone has not removed his facial tattoos. Rumors of, this is according to AI.
Okay,
like the
sure.
Google AI.
Yeah, that's where you go.
Rumors of him getting tattoo removal often stems from heavy makeup cover-ups for movies and music videos.
That's what it is. I've been duped, is what you're saying.
Man,
of course, that's if you believe AI, and I get no argument. The Gemini is the cheap version. It's half full of inaccuracies, and I'm not kidding. It's not like it's Chat GPT or one of those.
I got Posty though.
What's wrong?
He's got his arm around her. He's ripping a dart.
He's a dart guy.
Got a drink in his hand.
Listen, he's off the heavy stuff. Yeah, that's what he does. Yeah, after that, some flaming hot Cheetos, call it a night
with his Crocs on.
Yeah. Ugh. Sitting out in his front yard with Gillis drinking Bud Lights.
The chompers don't look good.
I'm surprised does he not wear the grill? Isn't he a grill guy?
Yeah, he did have a grill, but I don't know if it was permanent.
It's on the sides.
Oh, he got the fangs.
He's got the fangs.
Yeah, the fangs.
He's got the fangs.
Yeah.
You got one fang.
I saw another.
He's got a one fang.
I saw another nail ring yesterday. I was able to impress the people I was with. I go, is that a nail ring designed by Cartier?
Yeah, I could see that.
Nail ring there.
She's some clue.
I could see I can't see you playing that up at all. Yeah. That's shocking.
Is that a nail ring designed by Cartier? Yeah.
Surprise.
Who's the man?
What does this do for your optimism?
What you got?
For Gator football, it's kind of been a mixed bag, with the unranked in the AP Top 25. Yet I found a column where unranked teams capable of crashing the playoff party, yada yada. This power poll put them 17th. I mean, so the chain of evaluation has been a long one. Mm-hmm. Would going to the Cure Bowl indicate you had a good year?
No.
Yeah, right. Isn't that like a 7-5 or 6-6 type year?
Yes.
Well, here's one forecast. It would call for more that kind of season as they would get the nod to go to the Cure Bowl and play USF without knowing anything about the route that got you there to that designated matchup. Would that be considered a disappointing season?
We'll be playing that December 22nd at the Acrisure Bounce House at UCF. No, I don't want to play in that.
Is that a disappointing season?
Yes.
If you go to this notion, if you just go to a bowl, no.
Last year in the Cure Bowl, Old Dominion beat South Florida.
That's what I'm saying. They got USF again this year, buddy. If you're another sure sign the turnaround hasn't taken root. If your bowl games before Christmas,
the only good thing about the Cure Bowl is that it's a bowl bringing teams together to find a cure for cancer, and they've raised over $6.3 million for cancer research. So that's good.
I'd like to know how they raised 6.3.
Yeah.
Maybe the title sponsor gave 6.3, but Old Dominion and USF aren't doing much on the pledge drive, okay?
Gotcha.
So yeah, the Cure Bowl.
No, I don't want to go to the Cure Bowl.
Yeah, so no. I think it's funny what you think your reaction will be and what it actually is. And that also is very dependent on how they start. Look, if you start, 2-3,
yeah,
and you get back to 7-5, and you beat one of the big boys on the schedule. Yeah, well, if that happens, you probably don't go to the Cure Bowl. Sounds like you went 6-6.
Let me name some of the bowls that I would say, okay, that's a good year. I think if you go for Florida, keep it in mind it's Florida. Florida sucked.
They were 4-8.
Yeah,
that's not harsh. That's
you send me to the Pop-Tarts Bowl in Orlando, I'm okay. You send me to the Gator Bowl, okay. You send me to the Citrus Bowl. Okay, those are the kind of bowls I'm looking for. I'm looking for the,
What about the Gasparilla Bowl? We played that one year against Tulane. Gasparilla Bowl.
I don't want the Gasparilla Bowl.
All right.
I don't want the Gasparilla.
I saw, by the way, which is a better bowl, the Cure Bowl or the Mayo Bowl? It's the Mayo Bowl, isn't it?
The Mayo's better, yeah.
That's where they had FSU going.
Okay. Well, there, good for them.
Right, against Nebraska. That'd be if you sat here and you took the pulse of the excitement of each fan base, you wouldn't come up with FSU against Nebraska in a better bowl than Florida against USF pre-Christmas.
Yeah.
Can't play before Christmas, man. If you play before Christmas, you should be in the Sun Belt.
1 week from tonight or tomorrow,
FSU
plays.
1 week from tomorrow. Oh, they play the Saturday the 28th?
They play 29. Saturday the 29.
Wow.
Yeah, they play New Mexico State next Saturday night at the Doak.
And then
7 o'clock.
Florida opens.
You can watch
the next
that on
week.
the CW, by the way.
Who do they play?
New Mexico State.
And now New Mexico State is traditionally a terrible team. I wonder how they've been.
You got North Carolina and TCU from Dublin at noon.
Next Saturday, a week from tomorrow.
Then you got USC at 3 o'clock.
USC, Trojans?
San Jose State, yeah.
Okay, San Jose State.
Yeah, and then you can go with the Seminoles or Hawaii Stanford at 7. And then if you're really degenerate and you've lost all your money, you go Memphis UNLV at 10.
UNLV and Dan Mullen, a lot of people say could be that group of 6 playoff team.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking up New Mexico State. They're now in Conference USA.
Mm-hmm.
And they open with Florida State. I'm going to try and see what they did last year. Of course, it doesn't matter in college football. If they had any good players, they probably got snatched up by someone.
And then we got that. And then FSU, by the way, gets the Monday game September 7th.
Is that SMU?
Yeah. And Sunday, you got some good ones because you got no NFL, remember, on the 6th. That
used to always beat Louisville, Kentucky, but I think they moved that to the end of the year.
You got the Apple Cup, Washington State,
okay.
At 4. Then you got Wisconsin, Notre Dame at Lambeau.
I like that. What's that?
And then
is that 6
7:30, and you can go back and forth with that and Louisville, Ole Miss.
This is the Sunday before Labor Day.
Sunday, September 6th.
Yeah, so we'll be able to, if they have late games that night, we can watch them. I want a better schedule than that. Those are decent games. I want better.
Better than last year's. Last year's Sunday game stunk, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think I do remember that. Let's see. New Mexico State last year, just a little preview of FSU's game next week against the Aggies. They opened with 2 wins. In fact, they beat Tulsa week 2.
Mm-hmm.
Then they lost a couple of games, including the big state rivalry with New Mexico. Then they beat Sam Houston. Then it got a little rough. They lost to Liberty, Missouri State, Western Kentucky, Kennesaw State. Tennessee beat them 42-9.
Mm-hmm.
They did win at UTEP, but ultimately finished 4-8.
The gate is open with Florida Atlantic.
That's September 5th or 6th or whatever.
7:45er.
Okay. We got the Swamp Session season preview coming up here soon too. When do they put us in the studio for that?
That's the
they just ride. It's like a thoroughbred around here, don't they?
Can I get the head coach for Florida Atlantic, please?
Yes, it's I almost said Tom Herman. That's like 3 coaches ago down there who took that job for half a minute. It's a former player, right?
Never heard of this guy.
Okay, well that's not who I'm thinking of.
Zach Kitley?
No, I don't know. Never mind.
Hired from his previous role as offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach at Texas Tech. Known for orchestrating high-powered, explosive passing offenses.
Yeah, that's enough. I don't know. Again, that doesn't bode well for FAU. They got a new coach. They've got a lesser team. Florida did have a lot more talent than the results produced, and I think they're going to be. I think Summerall will probably want to try and show that a little bit week 1. We got to take a quick timeout.
Do we?
We do. According to, are we heavy? Is that what you're saying? Are you sure?
No. Well, let's go.
All right. Well, this is the drill on GFL Friday.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. We love winning, and 1010XL wants you to win our contests. We also like to share the winning. That's why we ask you to wait 30 days to win again so others get a chance to have the winning feeling. Find complete contest details at 1010XL.com.
Hey,
folks, Mike Dempsey here for Dandy Foods, a Jacksonville family business for nearly 70 years. Heck, I've been talking about them for over a decade. The Thompson family's secret, Dandy is never frozen. Always fresh baked bread with quality meats and cheeses. No dry, crumbly subs here, only soft and tasty deliciousness. When I see that logo with the little guy with the cane on the label, it tells me I'm getting a trusted brand and a quality sandwich. So do what I do, stop in at a Circle K and make yours a Dandy today.
Your Sporting Jacks women are back this Saturday at 7 at Hodges Stadium against the Tampa Bay Sun. It's always thirsty on the pitch, featuring $1 beer and $1 hot dogs. Meet the newest member of the Sporting Jacks family before the game Saturday at Hodges Stadium.
Hey, gang, the investment landscape is always changing. New rules, new regulations, new opportunities. But at ITP Partners, one thing stays constant, man. That's our commitment to your financial future. Whether it's consolidating those accounts, rolling over an old 401k, or helping maximize your pension programs, ITP is going to make your financial journey simple and smart. ITP Partners, Reed Wingate, Reagan Wright, Dan Abel, Janice Cobb, Chris Bryan, and Jeff Hartman. Man, oh man, they're the best. Your personalized investment strategy, built on trust, transparency, and experience. It's summertime now. Stock market is rocking. Get your money in motion. What are you waiting for? ITP Partners will help you pursue your financial goals so you can focus on what matters most. They're stable, strategic, secure. ITP Partners constantly working to be your financial partners for life. Registered representatives offering securities offered through Cetera Wealth Services, LLC. Member FINRA, SIPC, and advisory services offered through Blue Horizon Equity, Inc.
We've all seen great overtime games and thrilling finishes, but when it comes to having a big time, knowing when to say when is key. Budweiser reminds you to win the day and night by designating a driver. That's a victory every time.
How will the Gators do? Find out what we're thinking as we preview the season, breaking down each game and predicting their record. Follow the fireworks and the fun on the 1010XL Gators YouTube channel.
Served up by Jets Pizza. It's not pizza, it's Jets.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Duval, hop aboard. This football season, skip the traffic and ride the JTA's Game Day Express. Just park at the Kings Avenue Garage or at FSCJ downtown campus and hop on board. The Game Day Express will take you straight to Everbank Stadium. Round trip rides are just $10, parking included. Purchase single game or season passes. Park, ride, relax, at least until game time. The JTA Game Day Express. Download the MyJTA app today and plan your ride.
I've worked with a lot of advertisers over the years, and you learn pretty quickly which ones are selling something and which ones actually care what happens after the sale. I'm Greg Gajewski, and when Awaken 180 first came to 1010XL, it started with Mike Dempsey, then Matt Hayes. From that first call, they wanted to understand our audience, not just buy a schedule. I talked with Paige, learned how the program worked, and at one point said, we got a guy, hacker, that could really use this. And her answer was immediate, let's help him. That's their entire mission. That's always been their answer. No revolving door, no corporate runaround. Paige never franchised Awaken 180 because she wants every coach, client, and endorser to feel supported. I saw that as a business partner, and then I experienced it myself. I went on the program and lost 50 pounds. That's why I endorse Awaken 180, not just because they're a 1010XL client, but because they care about people and you feel it every day. Awaken180weightloss.com. Awaken180weightloss.com.
Welcome back on a GFL Friday. I'm not sure because I don't track every round that every golfer plays on tour all year long, but just here on the face of it, I'm not sure that Scotty Scheffler's round yesterday, his first round at the BMW? I'm not sure.
Belle Reve.
I'm not sure it's not the most surprising round of golf that I've seen anyone play all year. This guy was on absolute blitz mode. He's coming off a week where and he's played great all year, by the way. He just hadn't won a bunch. But coming off a week where he matched the biggest margin of victory in his career, and by the way, doing it against the top 70 players in the game this year.
He was last after 9 holes. Last
I know.
place. Yeah.
So to watch,
and hadn't had 3 straight bogeys on the tour this year.
Well, and it's magnified by watching, Gary Woodland go out, or was the one that really went out early and put up a big number.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, here's the problem to me. Here's why I don't think. And again, does it really matter? They all move on. He moves on next week to the Tour Championship and try and get it right. It's not though that he's 8 shots back, and at 2 over par, he's 8 shots back. It's the 5 or 6 guys that are 6 under par. With all due respect, it's not Ben Coles or Michael Thornbjornsen or Michael Brennan or, that's not who it is. It's Wyndham Clark and Rory McIlroy and J.J. Spahn, all major champions. Gary Woodland, all 4 major champions, and then Chris Gotterup, who has won an awful lot. It was funny yesterday. We just said, I guess we already went through through our Chris Gotterup, Wyndham Clark phase. But it was about a month ago where those two were a sure pick if you were trying to forecast, a winner as anyone, and they kind of out of sight, out of mind for a few weeks maybe, and that is a sturdy 5 golfers that he would have to catch. All of them?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could certainly see Rory going out and shooting 73 today. He even admitted he got a lot more out of his golf yesterday than he would have expected because he's working on some things. But, I mean, even Woodland, Clark, J.J. Spahn obviously really cemented himself the last couple of years, and Gotterup's going to make that a tough stretch.
Yeah.
And then and by the way, Fitzpatrick's 5 under.
Oh yeah.
Oberg's 4 under. Yeah. There's a lot of really good golfers playing good golf in front of him, and so
it's just nobody I picked.
He's got to go shoot 62 today, and then still be 4 shots back.
Mm-hmm.
Most likely. Because he's starting at 2 over. If he goes 6, he'd get to 8 under. Big deal. These guys are 6 under par. One of them's going to go 4, or more probably.
Yeah, yeah. It's going to be. I don't think he can. I don't know. Maybe
which quarterback would you rather have going into this season?
Mm-hmm.
On all things being equal, Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson?
Which quarterback would I rather have?
Yeah, going into this season.
Mahomes.
Mahomes.
Yeah.
For sure. No brainer. Is it as easy and quick an answer as it was 3 years ago?
Only because Mahomes is the winner.
100. Yeah,
Lamar hadn't done it.
You don't have to explain it. It's not a wrong answer.
Well, ask him because he's
I'll
the Lamar
probably lean
fan.
Lamar.
Well, but you lean Lamar. But he
that's
also
why you don't get a Super Bowl, and I do.
Well, he heavier leans Lamar when he shouldn't. So I'm not. You know, but in this case, I think. And I'm thinking about the injury.
That's why
I said this year.
Yeah. I don't know what he's going to be moving forward. Lamar just had an MVP season.
Interesting fact.
No, he didn't. Not last year. 2 years ago.
He could have won the MVP last year.
3 years. 3 years.
He was terrible last year.
Well, he wasn't terrible.
Was
His stats
two
were
years
down.
ago.
Yeah.
Well, Lamar has, interestingly, he has won the 2 MVPs. Each came in a year. I think I read this. Each came in a year where he had a first-year offensive coordinator. This year, first-year offensive coordinator. I don't know if he likes to show up and show out, or I don't know if offensive coordinators get there and go, holy cow, I'm going to use this thing. This unicorn fitting to be rid by me. So whatever that combination of factors is, I'm live with you, and I think most do. You've got to put the respect on those championships and how Mahomes has done it, and just the fact that he gets over the top. And that, in fairness, goes way beyond Patrick Mahomes. That speaks to the Chiefs, right, and their organization, and Andy Reid, and the defense, and Spagnuolo. It speaks to a lot of things beyond Mahomes v. Lamar. But I got nothing to quibble with Lamar. I don't think Lamar gets the LeBron treatment. I don't think he's unfairly viewed. I think everyone loves Lamar. I think he's a great talent. He's just missing a Super Bowl.
Yeah, well, he's missing playoff success. He really hasn't had. I mean, what do we say? Is he like 3-6?
Yeah, like it's not good.
Not good.
Mm-hmm.
And he hasn't. And it wasn't. Not every loss is his fault, but that's what happens over time. That's how you're judged.
You're the quarterback.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah, that's how it rolls. So You know, it wasn't his fault that
likely
Andrews
dropped the ball. Yeah.
But that was a great game. And again, Josh Allen gets the same stuff, by the way. Josh Allen and the fact last year is the bad one. And that was the bad one for both of them, but probably more so Josh Allen. But
Well,
again,
it was there.
But again, and Josh Allen made some big mistakes in that Denver game.
He did.
But they also got screwed on that play down the field on that throw.
Yeah, that was a catch.
But it came down to that, and
they lost in overtime.
I know.
Lost on the road,
and they scored 30-some-odd points, didn't they?
And he's got games like that on his ledger, but he also has, a home game against
Cincinnati
that you get
That's
crushed.
the big one. But
Yeah.
but most of the time,
Baltimore could also be running into the unfortunate of having to play Kansas City earlier in the process because they pretty much beat
Also
all of
true.
them except for the Bengals. But this is why Lamar. This is why the disbelief in Lamar is stronger than it would normally be for a two-time MVP winner at the position who's been the number one seed. He's done everything but
get to a bowl.
But same thing for Allen. Mahomes 17-4
in the playoffs
postseason.
Yeah,
17-4.
Yeah.
Um,
Now listen, a lot of that's the Arrowhead Invitational.
Trick question. You know who the second best postseason quarterback in the AFC is active?
Active?
Mm-hmm. The trick question is that he's not a starter. But if you combine the two quarterbacks on this team, they would be 15-8 in the postseason combined. He's the backup.
Flacco?
Flacco's 10-6.
Yeah.
Josh Allen
904.
It's a rally cry. Josh Allen's 8-7. Joe Burrow is 5-2. Lamar 3-5.
3-5. All right, we got to take a break. We got to catch up. We're way over. This is the drill. 9 o'clock nasty. Oh, I promised you two.
He did.
I got him. Coming up next.
The drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Real power lies in understanding.
The power of a shared goal. The power of Jacksonville Sports Radio. 1010XL.
Hey, summer air should feel fresh, not full of dust, allergens, and whatever Florida critter's been crawling around your ducts this year. That's gross. Well, it is. And your air ducts, man, they're the lungs of your home. If they're dirty, you're breathing it in every day. That's where Zero Res comes in. Guys, just because you can't see in there doesn't mean you can avoid it. And this month, I'll only take $100 off air duct cleaning. That's $100. That's cleaner air, better efficiency, and a fresher home guaranteed. Give them a call, 904-287-5727. That's 287-5727. Or visit ZeroResJacksonville.com. Ask for the 1010XL special. Zero Res. You spell it forward, you spell it backwards. Zero Res. It's the right way to clean.
Flame Broiler has a new limited-time favorite, Korean short ribs. They marinate tender, boneless short ribs in the Lee family authentic Korean kalbi recipe. Charbroil them for smoky flavor. Then top them with tangy, sweet cucumber kimchi. Enjoy them in a bowl or on a plate. Order today in store or on the Flame Broiler app before they're gone. Flame Broiler, Korean short ribs. Limited time only. Order now on the Flame Broiler app or stop in today. But don't wait. Korean short ribs are only here for a limited time.
Prosser here. You want to know 3 words you can live by? Job well done. Want to know 3 more? Custom tree surgeons. Those two go hand in hand. When summer storms come crashing through or hurricane winds start to blow, Custom Tree Surgeons is always on standby, doing it better than everyone else. No job too big or too small, and always job well done. With Custom Tree Surgeons, call Custom Tree Surgeons or visit them at CustomTreeSurgeons.com.
There's no way to prepare for the impact an accident makes on your life. That's why we've spent 40 years getting ready for that moment when you need compassion and immediate action. The right doctors, investigators, our team of experienced attorneys, and your free consultation is already in place. So if you've been hurt, remember, the Farah Safety Net is right here to catch you. All you have to do is call Farah and Farah. It's what we built. Jacksonville.
Home of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Feel a vibration in your steering wheel at highway speeds? That's not something to ignore, and a standard tire balance might not fix it. At G&H Tires and Service, they offer Road Force Balancing, an advanced system that simulates how your tire actually performs on the road to detect hidden issues. It goes beyond traditional balancing to reduce vibration, improve handling, and extend the life of your tires. Newer vehicles, especially with low-profile tires, demand this level of precision. Drive smoother. G&H Tires and Service on Beach Boulevard, where your ride gets dialed in right.
Jacksonville homes are selling, but it could take months and a low price, lower than you want to sell. It could. Doesn't have to. Getting top price means aggressive marketing, and Chad and Sandy Newman are the Jacksonville experts who've proven systems that are going to drive demand and sell your home. So if you need to sell now, Chad and Sandy get instant offers. Fast, easy, stress-free. Max price. They're going to aggressively market. And whether you're buying or selling, fast or max, Chad and Sandy have the proven plan guaranteed. How's this for a bottom line? Chad and Sandy guarantee your home sold at an agreed-upon price and deadline, or they'll buy it. No required costs and repairs. Pick your move date, agree, and move on. Keith in Atlantic Beach. I wanted to move my parents closer. They needed a lot of help getting their home ready for sale. Finding a new one. Medical issues made things even more challenging. I called Chad and Sandy because I heard their stories on the radio. The Chad and Sandy team, compassionate and professional, and got the job done. My folks' home sold the very first weekend for $1.2 million. Call Chad and Sandy today.
This is Hayes Carlion for First Florida Credit Union. I went to the branch on 210 to get my car loan and had a fantastic experience. I got a great rate and was in and out. The online banking services are also outstanding. Depositing checks through the mobile app is fast and efficient. First Florida Credit Union was voted Best Credit Union in the Best of Bold City Community Choice Awards for 3 years running, and it's easy to see why. You need to be banking with First Florida Credit Union. They're enriching people every day. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity Lender.
You know, it's funny. Most of us don't think about our water heater until it's too late. So here's a little bonus from our friends at Duck Duck Rooter. During August, when you schedule any plumbing service, they'll include a free water heater inspection while they're already at your home. No pressure, no gimmicks, just honest advice from a company that's built its reputation on doing things the right way. That's the Duck Duck standard. When you're stuck, call Duck Duck Rooter, 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Amco Transmissions. Jags roll into their second preseason test tonight at the Bank against Carolina. Coverage starts with the pregame at 6:30 on 1010XL 92.5. Game Day Express is rolling. Ditch the parking grind and ride with JTA. Round trip service with parking included. Grab tickets at jtafla.com. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
At 9:10. It's 79 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned because the 9 o'clock Nasty is coming up next right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
1010XL, presented by Farrah & Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's team time, Farrah doesn't flinch.
I'm fed, feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time. Oh, Mr. Nasty time. The nasty time.
Yeah! Time to get nasty. But first, Uncle Leo's gonna get us going. Come on, Jacksonville. Drive along.
You got a cute way of talking.
That's right.
You got the better of me.
Get the better of me.
Yeah.
Just
snap them.
When I'm walking.
Like a dog.
Like a dog.
Hanging on a leash.
Hanging on your leash.
Hanging on a leash?
We're in a spin.
Spin it then.
Everybody.
Yeah.
You make me feel like dancing. I wanna dance the night away. You make me feel like dancing. I'm gonna dance the night away. You make me feel like dancing.
I feel like.
Oh, here it comes.
Come on now.
Big finish.
You gotta commit.
Gotta do it.
Don't be scared.
It's not good, man. Yeah, be scared.
No cracking.
Is it over?
Good to be back. Let's get nasty right now. Let's start with Pumpkin.
Oh, no.
Big news from
All
Pumpkin.
right, so last week you told just a huge lie. You said Pumpkin is actually making money in the adult
it's not a lie. Stacks.
voyeurism industry.
Stacks and racks, E.
He has some racks.
She was holding it up. We saw it.
I showed you. I mean, come on.
Pumpkin. Now she's moved over to the OF. And it's paying off in a major way.
I mean, why?
Pumpkin recently revealed her biggest day yet, $15K.
Go, girl.
Pumpkin. She joined.
What is wrong with women, man? What is wrong with you ladies?
She cleared the 10K mark on her very first day.
Dang.
Says just last week she hit a new high.
Have you ever seen such pride in have you ever seen such pride in prostitution,
you gotta come see
dude?
Pumpkin.
Let me see Pumpkin, man.
They're proud of prostituting themselves.
No, he's coming to take a look at Pumpkin.
It's sad, man.
Y'all need to be watching for the
Sad.
reaction right here. There's Pumpkin
What
right
are we
here.
doing? How does this industry even survive?
Ooh, they got a word for that.
They got to work for that.
Look at
Oh, good Lord.
She's got a little sack on the side.
What are we doing?
Sack of fat.
I mean, Pumpkin.
She says the family's fully behind her new venture, including Mom, whose main concern is making sure Pumpkin gets paid what she deserves for the content that she's selling.
Straight up.
Her sister, Honey Boo Boo, has also publicly supported Pumpkin's OnlyFans. Pumpkin saying...
Because it's important what a 13-year-old thinks about it all.
Boo Boo's attitude is basically... She ain't 13 anymore. Boo Boo's attitude is basically get your bag.
Of course it is.
Pumpkin launched the OnlyFans account in March and claims she made nearly 6 figures within her first 2 weeks. She's since expanded into explicit content with her boyfriend.
Yeah, that's just what I want to see.
Yeah.
Pumpkin sucking tapes?
Recently worked a poll during
That
an
is one of those deals that if you were walking down like a city street at like 1 a.m, okay, and you see Pumpkin and her other writhing around, you like look the other way, you put your hand up in front of your face and walk quick.
Pumpkin,
and that's for sale on the American internet? Is that what I'm learning?
Pumpkin also worked a poll during an appearance at Diamonds and Lace in Chattanooga. E, ever been to Diamonds and Lace in the Nooga?
I haven't.
Yeah, strutting across the stage.
King of Diamonds.
Cash flew all around her.
Pumpkin is the
Mama June recently
Mama
said
June,
she's not judging Pumpkin's career move.
Sure.
So she cautioned that all money ain't good money.
Well, who's Mama June to judge? I mean,
Mama June. You said Mama June's attractive.
No, I never said
You once
that.
said that. Mama June's
No,
attractive.
from hot to still not hot. That's
You like that
was
show.
the dub. I watched the show.
You used to watch Mama June's
but
show.
Yeah, I did. That was guilty pleasure. I got sucked down the Mama June reality show, but at no point did I ever, fancy her as quote attractive.
Yeah,
she's a train wreck. I watched the train wreck, and Pumpkin was still a Pumpkin then. It's just sad, really.
College football bookmark of the year comes from Auburn fan Chase Fralick's burner.
Okay.
At Cold Honky Chase.
Don't know who Chase Fralick is, so his
Chase
burner.
Fralick is a baseball player, I believe, for Auburn.
All right.
If Aaron Philo or Tramel Jones beats Auburn and Byron Brown on the road in their first SEC start ever, then I will staple my to the ceiling.
Okay. Technically, that would be your scrotum. Right? I mean,
that's fair.
Medically.
He said slang for it.
He said it more colloquially, like a
Let's
bag
play
or a sack.
charades.
Or,
All right. This is the slang for that word.
All right.
2 words.
2 words.
First word. Round ball. Basketball ball. First word ball. He will staple his ball. Second word.
Second word. Potato.
Sounds like.
What do we need Josh Allen and Trayvon Walker to do?
The password is sack.
Well, there you go, Gator fan. You can send him off to FSU non-poop eater meme land. So there, I think they figured it out. Is that enough context?
Trayvon. Sack? Yes. Anyway, those are your 9 o'clock nasties for the day.
Oh, that's a couple of them. I mean,
don't worry, Deer Drill's coming.
Yeah, Deer Drill's next. In fact, next for the Jags tonight. I guess the only question is which of the starters and how much do they play?
Yeah.
right? And I would.
The answer is not many and a little bit.
I would not. I would not be surprised to see the defense play a series. I don't know if I would.
I won't be surprised either way.
Would you put Travis Hunter on the field?
No. I think
Do you think they will?
No.
You don't. You think the starters will? You think he'll go from the plan is to play the starters to not playing them really at all? Will it look like New Orleans?
Yes.
Top 30 will sit?
Just guessing, but yes.
Okay. I would guess the other way.
Okay. You might be right.
I would guess that the defense plays. I would guess that the running backs play. I would guess that the linemen that are healthy and Brenton Strange play.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about the receivers. I think maybe you hold out Myers and BTJ. So you go with those young guys again. You know, see which of those 6 are going to get your 3 spots.
What was that cat who was here for, it's just slipped my mind. He was here for about 4 years as a receiver. Big guy. We always were waiting for him to make a, oh, gosh.
Oh, he went to Texas, right? Colin Johnson?
No, he was a pick. This guy wasn't a pick. And if you look up preseason number.
You forget them fast, to your point.
Can't even remember his name.
Preseason, if they don't.
But he kept coming back.
Would he get the roster ever? Did he come up every now and then?
Yeah, he probably was on the roster a few years.
Yeah. Well, when you say it, I'm going, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how this is going to work. I'm
trying to figure out how I would
Is he
find
the
him.
one that got like that? He had the long touchdown catch against, and he had one game where he had 2 touchdown catches.
Oh, I do. I know you're talking about it.
Yeah, but I don't. His name completely.
I just recently saw him maybe in the preseason.
I can't even picture him.
What was his name? Did he ever catch a ball in the
regular season?
Yeah, he may have.
I don't know. I think I would go like this.
Like 81, maybe.
Oh my gosh, I'm trying to find him. Oh boy.
Oh, here we go.
Big kid. And I can't remember anything about him. Anyway, let's take a break. We'll figure it out. We'll come back with more. This is the drill.
I will unlock the identity by the time we get back.
All right.
Okay? I promise you that. It's a GFL Friday.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
1010XL.
For the second time, the Gators celebrate as national champions.
Home of the Florida Gators.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Like many football fans in Jacksonville, I love defense. Hi, I'm attorney Lee Lockett, and I'm here to tell you that defense in the courtroom is important as well. That's because penalties for DUI are much more serious than penalties on the gridiron. If you or someone you know is facing a DUI, call us for a free case analysis now. Know before you blow 858-9818. Put my more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Office is Jacksonville, serving all surrounding counties. Call 858-9818 or go to knowbeforeyouBlow.com.
Hey, Tommy Mack here. Please join us to kick off the Jacksonville Tattoo Convention. Hundreds of tattoo artists, collectible vendors, and more. Helmets and Heels is live at Renaissance Resort, World Golf Village for the Jacksonville Tattoo Convention this Friday from 2 to 4.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. E.T. here, and your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees. And rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. And it's bigger game days and bolder fight nights, and wall-to-wall TVs everywhere. I mean, it's Twin Peaks. Where else you going to find a scratch kitchen that's always coming through in the clutch every day, from lunch to late at night? Only at Twin Peaks, your #1 sports bar. Come on, somebody.
Gang, don't look now, but college football is back. So are the predictions. Who makes the playoffs? Who wins their conference? Who takes home the Natty on Kalshi, America's #1 prediction market platform. They'll let you trade those predictions in a live market. In North Carolina, it's going to open up in Ireland against TCU. Maybe you just want to look at a specific game head-to-head. Right now, the Tar Heels are currently trading at 27%. That means a $100 trade. You'll pay $352 if they're victorious. You can also, I don't know, throw a wild card on the Florida Gators to win the national title. Just 2% right now. A $100 trade would pay almost $5,000. Right now, you can trade on teams, you can trade on seasons, you can trade on players. On Kalshi, you're trading against peers in a live market, meaning there's no house. And at the probability changes, you can buy into and out of your position. Trade the draft pick, trade the game, or more on Kalshi. 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 Trade on anything.
We have big rolls of carpet, hardwood too, laminates, hot area rocks for you. At the Carpet Man, at the Carpet Man.
Our prices are low, 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 low.
At the Carpet Man, at the Carpet Man.
Don't delay, we'll put it in next day.
At the Carpet Man, at the Carpet Man.
Y'all come see us now, you hear?
At the Carpet Man, at the Carpet Man.
Visit one of our mega flooring stores or go to carpetman.biz or
call 838-6705. The Carpet Man.
The kids are back to school and it's finally time to upgrade your outdoor living space.
At Lifetime Enclosures, save big on beautiful glass enclosures, screen enclosures, outdoor kitchens, pergolas, and more.
Stop in and save with our exclusive showroom specials on the outdoor space you've always wanted. Create the perfect place for family dinners, game days, and year-round enjoyment.
Don't wait. Save today. Visit lifetimeenclosures.com to schedule your free consultation. Lifetime Enclosures, bringing affordable luxury home.
Lifetime Enclosures.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists returns with their free bumps and bruises evaluation clinics this season. These free injury assessments are open to all schools and athletic programs. Saturday mornings through October 31st from 9 to 10 at Core Tech Sports Performance in Ponte Vedra, Preferred PT Fleming Island, and Brooks Rehab on Centurion Parkway and in World Golf Village.
Relieve pain and get back to life. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Overheard in the break. All right.
Elijah Cooks. Thank you,
Yeah,
Dugans.
Elijah Cooks.
Jeff.
That's who it was. By the way, ironically, you know where he is right now, ladies and gentlemen? Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny? That's funny how it works. All right. It was we're going to get to Deer Drill here in a moment. There's some, life-changing questions and answers still to come. But first, it was such a raging hit in the earlier segment today.
Okay.
It's a new game called Stop the Cap. It's basically named that tune, but it involves sports.
Okay.
33 qualifying quarterbacks a year ago. So 33 guys are in the pool here.
Okay.
How many guesses is it going to take you to tell me who was number 32 of the 33 qualifying quarterbacks in completion percentage? 33 starting quarterbacks in the league last year. I need you to tell me who's second from the bottom in completion percentage. Have you seen this? Has anyone noted this anywhere? So this is coming at you blind. How many guesses can you correctly identify the qualified quarterback who was second from the bottom in completion percentage last year?
E, would you like to start?
Okay, and here's what we're going to do. Last is I have to see who it is. It's probably someone. It's probably. I don't even know who last would be. You qualify this guy as last. If someone behind him, I don't know who it is.
Like how many does he have to play?
This guy was a complete starter, all 17 games.
Okay, so it has to be a starter.
Yeah, it's a starting quarterback. There's thoroughly 33. So somebody
teams.
Maybe Flacco did it 2 different places or something, but he's not below this guy.
I'll start
completion percentage. Okay. How many guesses can you
5
get?
guesses.
Hicks says he can get it in 5 guesses. Can you get it in 4?
Nah. Look, let's go.
Stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
Damn you.
This quarterback was essentially last in completion. This starting quarterback was essentially last in completion percentage.
I was going to say 10. He say 5. All right, bet.
All right, I'm going 5. I'm just looking at teams.
He's not stepping out there. Hicks unhappy, but he did so well. He got to within 1 on a hard question.
Yeah.
Stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
You're capping if you say you can get it in 5.
So he had to play all 17 games.
Yeah, he's a starter, full starter, like Trevor Lawrence.
There's only a few of those.
There's 17, well, whatever, or 14, or the majority starter.
Okay, majority starter.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's a low number. So if it's anybody who's except for the answer, if it's anybody who you think's any good, they're not going to be in consideration.
Like Kyler Murray's not in the group though, because he didn't play enough. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right. Shedeur Sanders is not. Did he play enough?
Shedeur Sanders is.
Well, do you consider him a starter? If you do, I'll pick him.
I don't know if you consider him a starter. It's not him. I'm gonna let that. I'm gonna let that one slide. I don't know how many. I'm trying to look at the number of starts here. It would be him. It probably. But I got 10 starts for Dylan Gabriel.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
How about
Shedeur started 8, and let's say Shedeur is the qualified guy who would be last. Let's say that. I'm comfortable saying nobody else qualified. With Shedeur, yeah, Shedeur would be last, 56.6.
Okay.
All right. So yeah,
Stop the cap.
No guesses yet. So now you're trying to find the only guy.
Cam Ward.
Great guess. Incorrect. He's 59.8. He would be 31st. That's a great guess.
So you're telling me I've gotten 31 and the lowest
and 33.
guy.
That's right.
I don't got the one you want.
And the reason, and you'll understand at the end, this guy ain't Cam Ward, Shedeur Sanders. That's the point of the question.
Okay. All right.
Right. It's going to be a guy who's not at all thought of like Cam Ward and Shedeur Sanders. There's your context clue. This guy would be considered by anybody that you surveyed to be a better than good quarterback. Might show up in the top 10 of some offseason lists.
All right, hold on. Jalen, no. I bring that back. Oh, I got guesses. He wasn't that. He's not a great accurate thrower. Jalen Hurts.
It's not Jalen Hurts.
All right. Is that 3 guesses? I got 2 more.
Jalen Hurts, 64.8. He was 19th.
How about? Golly,
it's a hard question.
It's not
like
Darnold.
I said.
It's not Purdy. It's not Stafford. It's not Arizona's.
You got
guys.
2 guesses left. Is that what you said?
I think so.
Okay, he plays in the NFC North.
Oh, I know who it is. Then it's Caleb Williams.
It's Caleb Williams.
Stop the cap.
Second to last in completion percentage. Is that not shocking?
Yes.
That's shocking.
Yes. He's a downfield thrower, though.
Yeah.
He threw it a lot, and he's got to get that better.
58 for Cam Ward, 59.8. Caleb Williams, 58.1% completion percentage.
All right, let's do this. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We got Deer Drill next right here. 1-1 and stop the cap. But I got a hint. I didn't like the hint.
That's okay. Well, I mean, what do you think?
Is that a win?
Drag?
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
The kings of the swamp.
Ball's loose at the 38. Gators got it. Wow.
This is Gators head football coach John Summerall. Join Sean Kelly and our broadcast crew as they bring you Gators football all season long.
On Jacksonville's home of Florida Gators football, 1010 XL.
Welcome to Key Buick GMC, proudly family-owned and operated since 1943. Come see why they're North Florida's new and pre-owned truck center, conveniently located on Southside and JTB, just minutes from the St. John's Town Center. At Key Buick GMC, every new vehicle comes with our lifetime powertrain warranty. Key Buick GMC, we are professional grade. Online at keybuickgmc.com. Lifetime powertrain warranty covers engine, transmission, drivetrain only. Exclusions apply. See dealer for details.
Jacksonville homes are selling, but it could take months and a low price, lower than you want to sell. It could. Doesn't have to. Getting top price means aggressive marketing, and Chad and Sandy Newman are the Jacksonville experts who've proven systems that are going to drive demand and sell your home. So if you need to sell now, Chad and Sandy get instant offers. Fast, easy, stress-free. Max price, they're going to aggressively market. And whether you're buying or selling, fast or max, Chad and Sandy have the proven plan guaranteed. How's this for a bottom line? Chad and Sandy guarantee your home sold at an agreed-upon price and deadline, or they'll buy it. No required costly repairs. Pick your move date, agree, and move on. Keith in Atlantic Beach. I wanted to move my parents closer. They needed a lot of help getting their home ready for sale. Finding a new one. Medical issues made things even more challenging. I called Chad and Sandy because I heard their stories on the radio. The Chad and Sandy team, compassionate and professional, and got the job done. My folks' home sold the very first weekend for $1.2 million. Call Chad and Sandy today.
Hey Jaguars fans, here's your chance to be face-to-face with the team as they take the field on game day. Jump in the shadows and experience the Jaguars like never before. Enter today at everbank.com/shadows for your chance to be part of the action. No purchase necessary to enter or win. Open to legal residents of the 50 United States and D.C. 18 and older. Entry periods for the 2026 Everbank Shadows Experience promotion are from 8/17/26 to 12/20/26. For official rules and complete details, visit everbank.com/shadows. Sponsor and administrator Everbank N.A. Member FDIC.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Storm season is here, and at JEA, we're on it. We work year-round to strengthen our electric, water, and sewer systems, making them more storm-resistant. Trees are trimmed around power lines to help reduce outages caused by falling debris. Plus, our online outage map and the My JEA app make it easier than ever to report and monitor outages. So no matter what this storm season brings, we're ready to respond, restore, and keep you informed every step of the way. Learn more and see how you can prepare at JEA.com.
This is it. The legendary live band, Fish, returns to the road this October. Fish, Friday, October 9th, Five-Star Veterans Memorial Arena. On sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
Just hold tight, all right. You know that little voice in your head that says, I really should do something about that septic system? If your yard's getting soggy, things aren't draining like they used to, or you've caught a smell that definitely wasn't there before, don't wait until it becomes an emergency. This month, save $500 on a new septic system installation from Duck Duck Rooter. As the only master septic contractor in Northeast Florida, Duck Duck Rooter will handle the whole job from permits to final inspection, and you know the work is done right. So when you're stuck, call Duck Duck Rooter, 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com. Financing is available.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Now, the Monahan's golden moment. Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach, your local family jewelers.
My golden moment, without a doubt, is the introduction of the exciting new drill game, Stop the Cap.
Stop the Cap.
I mean, who knows where this could take us in the future?
Could take us to the
thank you, E. Thank you.
To the Addy Award again.
Maybe.
Haven't won it in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So that would be nice. Yeah, golden moments galore as we get ready for football tonight. Obviously, back at the bank, the Jaguars, and against Carolina Panthers and Elijah Cooks. So hopefully
That's right.
we can shut him down.
Again, just something else we brought to you today.
Who knew? Who knew?
Where are they now? Carolina. That's
right. That's right. All right, time for a little advice. We can't, one question at a time. Changing Jacksonville, making it a better place.
Well, and we assume if you've gotten to the point that you are writing to your trusty drill team here, that you're willing to take the answer.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes
if you've reached this end.
Sometimes
we're going to give you a beginning.
Sometimes the person that in the situation you write about frustrate us. Sometimes you frustrate us with your question.
That's true.
So it might be a tough look in the mirror sometimes. Let's see.
It's brought to you by our friends at Oceanside Cleaners. Oceanside Cleaners has 3 locations to serve you. They are the major leagues of cleaning. They say if it's got fabric, they can clean it, and they've proven it to me time and time again. From a red wine sports coat to my outdoor cushions. They will do lab coats if you work for a doctor's office or a doctor. They do anything. Like I said, they say if it's got fabric, they'll clean it, and they'll clean it right. And they're the best, and they will free pickup and delivery. Very easy to deal with. Great people. Michael P. Harris's family have been doing it for a long time. They have 3 locations, Southside, Ponte Vedra, now in St. Augustine. Oceanside Cleaners, we just don't clean. We care. E?
I'll start by saying just how glad I am that none of these issues are ours.
Oh, this is
So I will say that we'll do the best we can with sometimes some foreign territory we're stepping into.
A dear drill. This comes from the West Side.
West Side's the best side.
A few years ago, I started receiving mysterious phone calls from a man claiming to have in his possession videos of me performing sexual acts. I do not know where he would have gotten something like that. I changed my phone number, but somehow he got my new number. He started harassing me again. After a while, the phone call stopped. Didn't receive one in years. But recently, I was sent a request on Facebook by a girl, no profile information, who then sent me a message saying something about a video and accosting me with sexual language. I've since deleted all my social media accounts. My question is, what if there's some video I have no knowledge of, and how do I handle it if someone decides to leak it?
I would say this, with all due respect, and I understand when it's hitting close to home and personal. This is where you got to step back and take a big world view. Nobody cares. Nobody cares if you can put your dalliances in you. I mean, Pumpkin's making money, for Pete's sake.
Pumpkin's making money.
Yeah, the field has been diluted here, all right? And so, I mean, I get it. I take a little bit of a pause that you don't know how or when this could have occurred. That gives me a little bit of pause.
This is very simple. Send me his contact information. I'll confirm whether it's you or not.
Okay.
And then we can move forward.
Okay.
Always
there to help.
Are you willing to do like some head busting if it ends up being that, or?
Dan, what's the term that we like to use?
Or an honorarium.
Or an honorarium.
Okay. All right.
Anything is possible.
Yeah, look, I get it. That's terrible. You did some things late. You should have immediately changed your phone number and changed your. And here's another one. I'm not on social media, but if I were, I wouldn't go accepting requests from people I'd never heard of.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Dear Drill from the beaches. My husband and I have been married for 26 years.
That's a long time. Okay, congratulations.
I sometimes feel like we're growing apart, finding interest in different things. We seem unable to discuss our emotions without one of us getting hurt feelings and the talk devolving into awful arguments. There's never been any real question, though, of extramarital affairs. One night, I playfully asked him if I could go through his computer. He immediately became defensive, saying he just doesn't like people getting into his computer, messing with his stuff. I get that. I wouldn't want just anybody getting into my computer. However, I'm not just anybody. I'm his wife. He has full access to all my computers, phones, and digital accessories. Why do I feel like he's got something to hide? I don't know what to do.
Well, because he does want something to hide, and sometimes there's this old adage, don't ask a question you don't want the answer to.
Oh, no.
I don't think in your case that it's infidelity. I think your boy is on some punkin sites.
Oh.
Like if you go do the deep dive there, some pumpkin. So here's how it'll happen. It's probably happened by now. By the time we've received our letter, your boy has, while you were away, he's gone into the computer. He's deleted any and all electronic trail of anywhere he's been.
Mm-hmm.
But the damage is done. He was hiding something. You say y'all don't talk much, so good luck figuring it out. I would not think that he's like having an affair. I don't think you're doing that on the computer. That's you find that on the phone probably.
E, what say you?
Little mama. Go ahead and find your way into that computer. You find your way into that computer, little mama.
Little mama, when the cat's away, the mice have to check.
I think before Mama finds her way to the computer, Daddy's going to go in the computer and hit delete as much as he can.
Clean.
So, Mama, if you remain incredibly curious after that, you can have IT come in and tell everything. It's all there.
Mm-hmm. Do we have time? We have time for one more. This again from the South Side. Dear Drill, another Guganella. I'm a 54-year-old woman who, after 40 years, reconnected with my childhood best friend, Neil, we'll call him.
Neil, okay.
We're now engaged. I have no children, but Neil has two girls, 11 and 13. The 11-year-old is in therapy and on medication for depression and anxiety. I love them as if they were my own. Their mother's useless, irresponsible, and Neil can't stand her. My problem is that his behavior is not much better. Neil has severe anger issues. He's cursed at me, called me horrible names in front of the girls many times. Since we started couples therapy, he's improved, but still displays anger issues, has a drinking problem, no control over his children, no rules, discipline, or any kind of parenting from him or their mother. I'm miserable. I want to leave.
Yeah, well, let me quote the...
But I don't want to hurt him again. He'd be destroyed. Worse, the girls would be devastated.
Yeah,
I'm scared about how the younger one would react. I would be devastated. I am both bipolar, and my mental... Oh, boy. And my mental and emotional health have been severely affected. My physical health is deteriorating because of the stress, stomach issues, weight loss, psoriasis. What do I do?
This is where we put the drop in.
Oh, boy.
For real, actual, professional medical help, please contact 904 blank, 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 blank. The drill are a bunch of clowns that can't accurately answer to serious topics
This is a legit one right here.
of bipolarism and domestic abuse. Please contact either your local authorities or your local public health provider.
Mental health advocates.
Well, yeah, I'm not. You go ahead, buddy. Not
Little
just-
mama?
I was just going to go with the simple quote of V, know your worth, queen. And then I found out, well, whatever she knows her worth to be may change in 20 minutes. So, yeah, I would say if you're well enough to write the letter, you're well enough to pack your stuff and drive fast. Find another support group to get you through whatever this effect has on you. You might want to call DCF or whatever they call that these days, too. Used to be, what do they call it? CPS now? Child Protective Services?
Something like that.
That's not, you are not capable of being the hero in this scenario. That's just the fact. You're not built to be the savior to this situation. The crazy mom, the terrible dad, the poor kids. You're not the one to go make all this right. You're not strong enough to do that. So,
talk to me.
Hello, mama. Mind the business that minds you. You said you recently reconnected. Well, baby girl, you need to re-disconnect. Go figure your own stuff out, baby. My gosh, that was a deep one.
One more shout out. Drill birthday shout out. The man, the legend, the Hall of Famer himself, the Ox Gator.
Oh, Ox Gator.
Today, huh?
Ox Gator, happy birthday, my man.
Training for that marathon.
Oh, yeah. Probably out there running right now.
Ox could be that guy who annoyed you when you were a young man and the commercial would come on. I'm 50 years old and I'm in the best shape of my life.
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
that? Remember that commercial?
Oh, yeah.
He'd sit there on his Bowflex. He may have even said 40, but I didn't want to feel that old. We'll be back with more next. You are listening to The Drill on 1010XL. It's GFL Friday.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care. Official dental partner of the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp.
Ace Carline here for Atlantic Infinity, and yes, I'm still loving my new QX60. Right now, you can lease one or lock in just 1.9% financing for 60 months, and every new Infinity comes with the Atlantic Infinity Promise. That's over $7,000 in added value. That's one of many reasons why I bought mine there. No pressure, no games, just a great experience. Make your next ride an Infinity from Atlantic Infinity. Visit AtlanticInfinity.com or the showroom near Atlantic and St. John's Bluff.
Summer's winding down, and we know you want to enjoy what's left of it. But before you celebrate this Labor Day weekend, plan ahead and know all your options. If you drink, don't get behind the wheel. Instead, designate a sober driver or catch a ride service. And if you are the designated sober driver, commit to staying sober. Celebrate responsibly and remember to drive sober or get pulled over. This message brought to you by the Florida Department of Transportation.
25 weeks comes down to this. You ready? 3 wide under the lights. Zero margin for error. Everything on the line. Flirting with 200 miles per hour in the place where this journey began. Race 26, the final hunt for a spot in the chase. The Coke Zero Sugar 400 weekend at Daytona, August 28th through 29th. Get your tickets now at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
Picking here, or maybe you should call me Dreamfinders Danny. Look what Dreamfinders is doing again, an amazing 4.99% fixed interest rate. Now's your chance to lock down the rate and get in the game. You heard me right, a 4.99 fixed interest rate on select move-in ready homes. Visit dreamfindershomes.com for sales event information and get in the game. Interest rate available on select move-in ready homes. Restrictions and limitations apply. Go to dreamfindershomes.com for more details.
The birth of a child is a time of joy, but when complications during delivery lead to injury or death, families are left with lifelong problems. If you believe a medical mistake contributed to a birth injury, protect yourself and your family by understanding your legal options. Founded in Jacksonville, Edwards & Ragatz helps families evaluate medical negligence claims. No fees unless you recover damages. Call 904-INJURED or visit 904injured.com.
Edwards & Ragatz, offices Jacksonville.
Hi, I'm Blake Bortles. People know I've always said if I wasn't playing football, I'd probably be on a construction site.
So Next Gen Roofing finally let me live the dream.
Blake, why are you wearing a red practice jersey?
Always worn it for safety.
Right. Well, around here, the red jersey means you're the new guy, so you're in charge of garbage cleanup.
Perfect. I love garbage time. Always excelled in it.
It's not exactly what I meant.
Good thing Next Gen Roofing has real pros handling everything from family homes to large commercial buildings. Next Gen, teamed up with you.
Teamed up with you.
In this age of globalization, we've learned that bigger isn't always better. Ever tried to get phone help from a big corporation? From a real person? Good luck. That is what's so nice about Mike Merritt's Heating and Air. Unlike publicly traded conglomerates with headquarters in faraway cities, Mike Merritt's Heating and Air remains family-owned and operated by Mike, your neighbor. Mike Merritt has delivered hometown service, integrity, and pricing for generations. The big guys incentivize their techs to sell you new equipment. Mike's team emphasizes repair first. We only sell you equipment if your current equipment is worn out and beyond repair. And let's be honest about price. Small operations without much overhead can sometimes lowball your job, but you can't trust just anyone with a truck. They may be here today and gone tomorrow. Mike Merritt has been keeping North Florida cool for more than 3 decades. That's experience and dedication you can count on. Call today or see us on the web.
Florida license number CAC 050384.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Yeah, this is good.
We're just seeing this, so I hope you're listening, Guggen.
We'll do it right
here.
here.
We got a text line. The guy's got a fantasy league. We've got the names of all, looks like 12, 14 teams.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12 teams. So it's a 12-team league, and they've sent us in the 12-team names, and they want us to slot the draft order.
Oh, nice.
So we're just getting, we don't know anything about any of these teams. It could be for any reason that we choose.
Yep. We're only going to say it, so y'all better be writing it down if you're listening.
Yeah, just
here it is right now.
Okay.
Jeff with the first pick.
With the I know who you're going to pick number 2.
Yes, you do.
It's so easy. Number 1 pick, I'm going to go, and I'm going to let this man. I got a couple of names on here. Might be hard to say.
I know.
But I'm going to give it. I'm going to give it to the 904 Whitehammer. So
okay,
yeah, I think he needs a little help this year. 904 Whitehammer is going to have the number 1 pick in this draft. This isn't the one where they've got to go. This might be the same one where they've got to go do the visit the bank there and check the box.
No, we're not doing that. Congratulations to Dan Mandingo with the number 2 pick.
I knew that was coming.
Shout out Dan. Number 2 pick, Dan Mandingo. Make us proud, Danny.
Right. That was easy.
Okay, number 3?
Number 3, I'm going to go with the Gridiron Godfather.
Okay.
Yeah, the Gridiron Godfather is going to be number 3. These aren't necessarily what I think are the best nicknames per se. We're just throwing them out there.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I'm going with the Cheesehead.
Okay.
Cheesehead is
All
got
right.
the 4th.
It's kind of an honor. Well, because you need often some beef with your cheese.
Yeah. Meat?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. We're going to go with that one.
Meat beef with a...
Yeah. I'm not going to say what it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
hell.
yeah.
Meat jerk and beef.
That's it. Yeah. That's it.
King. I got King Mac Daddy.
All right, King Mac Daddy, you're going to go with that.
Yeah,
all right. I'm going to go with, it's one of my favorites, so why not? I'm going to go with the grilled cheeses.
Okay. That's over the, okay.
Yeah, I'm going with grilled cheeses. Yeah, you went with the cheese heads.
Yeah. I'll go with JT's Garbage Pails.
Yeah, I have my eye on that one.
Yeah, I like JT's Garbage Pails.
Instead, if this had just been spelled without the W.
That's the 8th pick, JT's Garbage Pails.
If this would have been spelled without the W, if it would have been spelled D-O-G, I would have picked this one higher.
Okay.
But because it's got that Georgia connotation, but yet I am going to go next with the Big Dog Energy.
Okay, that's the
I
9
like that
pick.
one. But if it had D-O-G, you're good, man. You would have gone number 2.
All right, I'm going to go with the I'm going to give it up here.
There's only 2 left.
To the St. Pete Scalpers.
Okay, and that you should have left. I should have left this one last for you because you don't like this guy. But McCafferty.
Okay, I think there's another one.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because I'm 11. So McCafferty will pick 11th and then 12th. And last,
Captain Hook.
Captain Hook.
Captain Hook. Sorry. Well, that's probably good for Captain Hook. You go 12, 13, baby.
Again, we don't know anything about any of these teams, but there it is. If you wrote it down, and there's plenty of things to that you could throw an appeal on here. The way this just went down. I mean, if I'm in a league here and there's some serious ramifications, I might have an appeal about what
he
just went
asked,
down.
we did it.
He did, and we did.
That's
and
what we do.
Yeah, and we didn't go like in the order, and we're trying to bounce around. And I got to be honest. I'm going to say this, and I don't take too great of offense, but for a 12-team league, those are some weak nicknames, man.
Oh,
wow. There's not a lot of creativity there. I mean, unless there's some personalization that's going on here, not a big fan of the league lineup here, and you could keep it clean. There's no like Jaguar references. There's not a lot of, there's not a lot there, man.
It's a little disappointing.
It's a little disappointing.
Adam Schefter. Okay.
Sure.
Reporting that Parker Washington, who missed practice this week for an undisclosed injury, expected to return to practice next week.
Okay, well, good. Obviously, look, any and everything you do to
the
make
Holden
sure
is over.
Yeah, I don't. I was never buying the Holden narrative. He's not to a point yet where he can,
You wouldn't think.
command that kind of
But he
presence.
says Parker Washington will be back next week, which is good news. So
Yeah, you want to get them all.
Yeah.
Look, if they were any concerns about Parker Washington, I don't think we've seen all that Travis Hunter defense this week.
Yeah,
seen at least a little bit, right? I mean, certainly he'd be next up if Parker were to ever miss time. So,
get us out of here.
Get him ready for the opener.
The 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
Good morning, Mike Dempsey.
So Schnipner reporting something that we learned 3 days ago?
Correct.
Yes.
That's right.
I mean, literally.
Schnipner.
Like, they told us he's out till next
Should
week.
be back next week, yeah.
And he's reporting it today, and people are like, Adam Schefter reporting. Like, literally, D-Rock had something about this. Like at least credit your colleague there.
Well, that would be nice.
Unbelievable.
That's how they roll.
Yeah, that's how they
National guys.
Dang it,
Those guys.
Schnipner. What's going on today? What do we
Game
got?
day,
Football
baby.
Friday.
Come on, could not be more excited
Yes.
about seeing the Jaguar backups and third stringers and such go at it tonight.
No starters.
I don't know. I mean, is Pregnon a starter?
Who knows? Maybe.
Right?
Yeah.
So I'd play him.
Yeah.
Get him some
reps
in there.
Yeah.
Maybe a handful of guys. The linebacker battle continues to
keep that going.
Play out, but you get the feeling that they're, like Liam got in his feelings a little bit, like this isn't good enough. We're gonna play these guys, and you better come out and show me something. So I feel like he's backed off that a little.
I'd play the running backs. That's just me.
Yeah,
that's about the only
I don't have a
thing.
problem playing any. If you can
I don't
put
feel strong either.
Anton Harrison, Pregnon, Hainsey, Cleveland, and Walker Little out there,
for a series.
that's about what you're going to have on opening day,
Yeah.
right? So, if you can't protect Trevor Lawrence, if you're that fearful,
We're in
that
trouble.
doesn't right?
Yeah, we'd be
Exactly.
in
I
trouble with
get
that.
it. That you have to play him in 3 weeks, but I wouldn't. I don't think he's going to, but I wouldn't have any issue if they played him a series or two.
Well, you'll be breaking it all down today. It is
we
game
will.
day. Carolina's in town. Should be a lot of fun. The bank will be open, and we'll be ready, and we'll all be there tonight. So have a great show.
Thank you very much.
All right, that's Nixon 5, Dempsey, and
Hawkson
yours
35.
truly.
I did go to the physical therapist for my shoulder yesterday, and one of the ladies saw me walk in and said Nixon 5.
Oh, I love it.
It was great.
Isn't that great? Isn't that great process?
Y'all have a great weekend. That'll do it to it for a LFG Friday.
So long. Time to swerve.
Swerve, right, swerve, swerve.
Planting roots on the First Coast.
Where it feels like home.